All right, red light is on. UFC 316. We are here. First time ever, by the way, stream it on Kick. We'll see what happens with that. Just made that a couple nights ago. Guys, Dave Van Auken, Coach Mike to my left. Coach Mike, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing tonight,
Oh, my goodness. It's a bit. It's a bit.
Hey, what are you talking about? Show some love to Garden State, baby.
It's a bit.
Newark, New Jersey.
They are in New Jersey tonight. They're fighting right now. Joshua Van, Bruno Silva, flyweight matchup, last prelim of the show. But yes, they are in New Jersey.
Listen, I got my Red Bull.
Oh my God!
I folded some laundry today.
Oh my
Am
God.
I looking a little tan? What? Come
God.
on.
How long? Are we? You think you got this for 30 hours?
I could do this all day, baby. I got pizza from Romeo's coming. Come on. Forget about it,
You
man.
got extra sauce?
Hey, this is how you get dressed up for a night out?
Oh,
Come on.
This is going to be fun.
What would Vinny say?
I want it.
What would Vinny say?
Unbelievable. I can't wait, guys. I don't know about how you feel about out there. I'm pumped. I feel like the last two pay-per-views have been mediocre to low, just the excitement value of it, matchup value of it. At least for us, I've been pumped on this Kayla Harrison matchup for months and on months and months. Sugar Sean O'Malley, one of the biggest stars in the the whole UFC, rematch for a championship, and then they got good fights underneath it. I'm pumped. I can't wait.
Listen, man, we got friends of the show. Kayla Harrison, she's very friendly, Fight Banana. She's been on a million times. Go check it up on YouTube. We know how to find that. You can look at those interviews. We don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be a great fight. In my opinion, we'll get into it deeper, I'm sure. One of the best opponents she's seen so far as far as level.
Yep.
The great rematch at the top of the card. We don't know what to expect either, right? Could be, 5 rounds of Sean getting held down. Could be 45 seconds and we got a new, right?
Very true. Very true. And
who knows?
We could have multiple end news tonight. I don't know why, guys. I am feeling the Sugar Sean O'Malley end news.
Show, baby.
I'm feeling it. I don't know. He looks locked in all week long, all camp long, just got his body right. I love that when they are on the top end UFC fighters are so much on a wheel, like Poatan and Sugar Sean. These guys fight on a wheel. And I think this year of inactivity, I know he had a torn labrum, he had to have a surgery, but something that's good. Just rest the body, rest the arms, rest the legs, rest the calves, rest the body. And Merab even had another fight camp and a championship match, a tough match against Umar Nurmagomedov that he did win, and he did.
Right.
But he lost the first round or maybe 2 in that fight and then really steamrolled through. So, he went through a war. Sugar didn't go through that. And yes, I agree as well. Uncle Drew is saying Kayla is the GOAT for sure. Yeah, Kayla's the best.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got some work to do before we say that. But
and then we got the man news after that. But
Sugar,
I like Sugar in this match. I don't know. Gut feeling too. Like him.
What's interesting about that is you talk about, he's had some time off for surgery, had some time getting his mind right or whatever. You always go back to the what got you to the show. That's my concerns. Like, he's this brash, loud party guy. Like, is there enough of that where stylistically he's still the Sean we expect? So he's still going to do what got him to the show, but now he's able to do that championship level work.
Yeah.
Whereas, he's not goofing off as much, so he has to work harder because he's not, fighting Chris Mutino anymore.
Okay.
Who we all love, by the way, also a friend of Fight
UFC Atlanta, by the way. He'll be fighting next weekend. So pretty pumped about
Hopefully he doesn't have the Joker green hair and gets a dub.
He has to. Right? I think it's almost a ritual. It's like a Hall of Fame thing. By the way, guys, if you're watching, this fight is awesome right now. Van and Silva still going at it. 3 minutes left of round number 3. We'll probably get a couple minutes and then, right into the action. Joe Rogan, John Anik, and DC on the mics. That's always good.
I'm pumped, man. I was listening to some Bon Jovi on the way over here, some Queen Latifah.
I thought you were going to do the bit longer.
Bruce Springsteen.
The bit didn't even make it to the pay-per-view.
Hey, I'm Jersey through and through. Come on, man.
What's Bruce Springsteen's third best song?
Man, I don't know. His third best?
Yeah.
I don't even know. How do you categorize? They're all great. I mean,
I don't know about that. Bruce is
Thunder Road, maybe.
Really,
I don't know.
What
do you got?
No, the Secret Garden song, Jerry Maguire's amazing, and then the best Bruce Springsteen song of all time is the Christmas one. Like that's Bruce. At least
the
in the Van Auken house.
And the saxophone
so good.
on fire.
Oh, so good. I just I guess he's an old timer, and I get it. He never really reached my heyday. I guess never.
When my
we never
collar is
crossed
popped,
paths. Me and Bruce,
like it happens. Springsteen just comes out.
I
I was never a Springsteen guy either.
Yeah,
obviously,
just never a big Bruce guy.
Not my style of music, but
I love that he loves America. I do like that. I
Yeah.
do like that. Sean Sterling said something about the Kayla Harrison Skeletor memes. Yeah, that was great. But that's how she always looks. I don't know why it was such a big thing this time. Well, that's how she looks when she cuts to 135. It's
right. I had a great back and forth this week with somebody online. They were like, "Oh yeah, she's not going to make it," and this. They're like, I'm like, well, every time she's been asked to make a weight in the UFC, she's made it. So what is your evidence that she's going to miss? You're like, well, she's never had to make 135 before. It's that last pound. Well, she's never been told to make 135. Right. And guess what, guys? She was told to make 135, and she nailed it.
She made it.
And all 3 times she's
weighed in. Oh, that could be it. Yep, Joshua Van, 3rd round TKO. Dude, that guy is
he almost got him out in the 1st round.
He is so good. Shout out Joshua Van. We'll have him on the show next week or the week after that. He's been on it 2-3 times. Great conversation. So, yeah, shout out Joshua Van.
I'm impressed that went that far because that was almost over in the 1st round.
Dude, Bruno Silva's so tough. He's like, his head's made out of cement, that guy. Oh, yeah. He took one shot to the chin. He's like, that's it.
As Chris D'Elia would say, I got my shades on still because my future's so bright.
Wow, our first Kick message.
Oh, wow. All right.
There we go. Yeah, the first time ever on Kick, guys. We're doing it. We're streaming on Kick. Joshua Van is a guy. And he's so young. Yeah, he is a guy. He's really good, guys. In the flyweight division, and especially if you can get finishes, I know the matchmakers love that in the UFC. They'll push him up quick too, and he's fun. He's fun. I got to do a winning post. I got Joshua Van in the winning post. So
that winning post, I'm going to check our audio. Please let us know. I know we've had some issues with audio.
I think we should be.
We are 2 guys in the studio. We don't have a producer, so we try to do the best we can, and we appreciate all the feedback you guys give us. And when we had Grant and Elle on, you told us my microphone in particular was low, and we appreciate that. And I turned it up a little bit, and it was still lousy for the rest of the way. So. If you can, just drop something in there. Say like, Mike, you still sound like crap. I mean, volume wise, not what I'm saying. So I'm going to test that while he's making a post. But yeah, let us know real quick. We got to get some final picks in here. We got 5 fights to talk about, and we need your final picks. Find out who you got. Top 2 fights. Most importantly, any weird things that you're thinking, any crazy ways of finishing, and great line from Kayla when Juliana was talking shit. She's like, how are you going to finish me?
I know. I love that. I was going to bring that up. I love that. Juliana Pena's been talking trash all week. Been pretty cringeworthy. The absolute worst communicator in UFC history. Just kept on saying, oh, blah, blah, how are you going to, like to Kayla, how are you going to beat me? Kayla finally flipped. It's like, how are you going to beat me? I love it. I can't wait for the fight. It's weird how this is a long time I've been pumped up for a co-main event. Just a championship, just Kayla's first time going for the title. I think it's big. Mana Nunes is there, and she said she is going to fight the winner regardless. She will do the trilogy fight if it's Juliana, or she will fight Kayla, which probably would be the biggest fight in female UFC history. So it's pretty cool. It's I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's weird. There's a super delay. I'm trying to hear myself. Check our volume here.
Oh yeah.
So, all right, much better. So I turned it up a little bit.
Cool.
So yeah, I love that. Juliana Pena has been kind of cringeworthy with the comments and everything, and Kayla's been pretty class act about it and talking back to her. And I really love that line. Like, there's a million ways to finish Pena, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah,
it's just I don't know, the anticipation. Like, I've been excited about this fight. I've been excited about the Sean rematch. We'll see what he can do, man. I'm so excited about the main event.
There's the president walking in. Minute 40 left into the
DJT
pay-per-view. They think he was at he always goes to the New York ones at Madison Square Garden. And when this was, I remember when they first did it in New Jersey, it was a thing right away. Oh, do you think it's going to be there? And then they made the card. Then I heard a lot of people off the rip was like, no, he's not going to come. It's not like I'm in card. Oh, Mike Tyson's there.
Tyson,
right behind him. I like that. Always comes up to Anik, DC, and especially Rogan. Trump just loves Rogan. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, Rogan got him elected.
Crazy. Look at this again. So Trump is there. It was kind of leaked today, most of the day, saying that he was going to be there.
That's weird. He just did his weird power move handshake with Rogan. That's usually what you see him do with people he doesn't have a lot of respect for. That was interesting. You know that move that I'm talking about?
Yeah, a little bit. At least he didn't talk to him, but
right.
Yeah,
but,
it wasn't.
And then he did the weird thing towards the end there. I don't know. Interesting. You never know. You never know what he's doing, whether he means it or not. So it's hard to tell. Who was that? The pink suit?
I don't know. Was it a girl or boy?
Oh, I don't know. I just it's Mike in the pink suit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Tyson, dude, looking.
I just saw that.
Like
we have
$1
closed
million.
captioning. Yeah, we have. Obviously, we can't do the volume. We got our wrist slap for our hand slap for that before, so we got the closed captioning on. And I just saw pink suit. I'm like, where's the pink suit? Oh, it's
yeah.
You can wear whatever you want.
Definitely not getting into. I have no idea. I don't even get politics, and I don't understand it. Yeah, the whole Elon and him thing. I don't get it. But they're showing the main card right now.
That's all that is just politics.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
personal. I don't know what
that's interpersonal politics. That is not even politics.
Right.
That's I'm pissed at you, politics.
First fight will be Kevin Holland and Vicente Luque. Very cool. Love that fight. And it's funny, we made a post about it earlier today. Kevin Holland, for some reason, tweeted something that was wrong. So when a fighter tweets that, usually that means the fight's off or something's happening. But nothing happened. Every MMA reporters went to Vicente Luque. I talked to someone. They said, "Yeah, I'm fighting. I don't know what that's about." I think he just tweeted, "This is effed up."
Oh, really?
So thinking, everyone thinks when you do that on fight day that your opponent pulled out. That's just kind of, what we do in the industry.
I got a computer right in front of me.
There you go.
What he said. I can't see shit because I'm wearing sunglasses inside.
You got the New Jersey bit going. You got the Newark.
Still doing it, baby. Come on.
You got the bit. But pretty cool. Guys, this, of course, on Tuesday, we'll be going live like always at 1 p.m. Also, I think Wednesday night, around 9 o'clock, I think we're going to kind of bring back Bet and Bananas. We're going to do a little betting preview. UFC Atlanta, cool show. Usman and Buckley in the main event. Not even that kind of pretense, everything. This Friday, 6 days away, we will be live at the Dawson's house. Eli just made a comment. Grant and L. Dawson will be live in their house. We will be giving away all these Zins. I think it's going to be around 40 or 50 packs by the end. Every time I go to 7-Eleven or Wawa around town, we'll be opening up cards. We will be UFC fighters, UFC coaches, friends of the of Fight Bananas. We'll be opening up, breaking cards. Whoever gets the best card, whoever pulls it, if it's Gamrot or if it's Grant himself, it could be Mako Mondays. We could have a UFC bantamweight champion in the building, so we'll see. We'll see how it happens and what goes on. But
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It could be a crazy time. So we'll be doing that Friday. We'll be live for around 2-3 hours. It's just a big show. It's just going to be very free forming, very organic. A lot of people coming in and out. So hopefully, sub the YouTube channel. We're giving all the cards away, and we'll be live on Friday.
So what is this stuff? This is nicotine pouches flavored, right?
Yeah, so it's very popular in the fight community.
It's just nicotine, right? It's like the new style where they're trying to get all of the BS out of it. It's just like straight nicotine, right?
Nicotine, but the thing is, you can see, because I'm doing that on a purpose too. There's so many different flavors on it, and I understand why the fighters do it, because it's not food, but they want to taste something.
Right.
So they feel like they're eating something or having candy, doing something of that nature. We got coffee, we got menthol, I got like 9 flavors.
Peppermint.
I got the chill one.
Citrus.
But like it's super big in the fight community.
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah, probably get a little bit of a buzz, maybe you get some flavor, but you're not eating anything, so your calories are super low, right?
Yeah, it's all about the calorie intake,
And you have a new addiction.
Yeah. MMA fighters love addiction.
Yeah, no, they're lovely people. We love them. So yeah, just found it online, June 7th, 2025 at 10:35 a.m. Kevin Holland just posts, this is fooked up. So, but yeah, I guess nothing more to it than that.
Right. Yeah. Like, and I don't think there was any other tweets from him. So, going on.
That was a screenshot on Reddit 7 hours ago, 13 hours ago, 5 hours ago. Cryptic message. Fans fear fight cancellation.
Yeah, that's what. And that would have been a bummer because it's a perfect way to start the card. It's not championship aspirations, but two fun fighters. Kevin Holland is always fun to watch.
Always.
And Vicente Luque can do it too. If you guys ever seen the Vicente Luque Mike Perry fight, go watch that as soon as possible. One of the best fights ever. He's a fun fighter too. So it's a great way to start a pay-per-view. And if he was off the card, just it hurts everything. It just something would have been moved up. So on and so on.
Right. That's enough of a fight that something would have been shuffled around for sure. They're not going to leave the main card light unless they have to. Especially, with 10:30 this morning, he posts something. That's plenty of time to have something done for 10 o'clock tonight. You'd think. What the hell is Merab wearing? Are those cigars?
I was going to say this. I like cigar. You know what I think they are actually?
Rounds of ammunition?
Yeah, I think those are bullets.
Doesn't he know the president's in the fucking house?
He's wearing like some kind of big jacket, like a robe almost, but like all these bullets.
Yeah, it almost looks like a bandolier.
And Sugar Sean O'Malley comes in with a blue UFC hoodie, wearing sunglasses. Telling you,
his future is so bright.
This is it's 50-50. Yeah, it's going to be one of those things. If he wins, everyone's going to say, oh, he was locked in, was totally focused, all this. If he loses, you had a great comment about it earlier, Mike. If he loses, everyone's like, dude, you changed. You weren't who you were. You weren't flamboyant. Yeah, the sugar show. You weren't talking a lot of trash. So, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. 2.5 hours, right?
Right. At a certain level, you always wonder this, I keep saying, you get to a certain point because of pure athleticism, because of gifts you're given. And then beyond that, you have to then put in the work. And you hope that guys like Sugar Sean were putting in that work and it's nothing new to him. But when he's, to his credit, recognizes he was doing some things that were distracting him from that, were those things actually keeping him loose in octagon during fight week, fight day, were those things keeping him loose and keeping him in his personality? He's never fought this way before, maybe, or it's been so long. Who knows? There's so many different ways to think about mental space. Right. We talk so much about, your headspace in football and baseball. They get all these, sports psychologists involved. Is a drastic 180 change good for Sugar Sean?
Right. Yeah, we will know. We'll know in a couple hours. It's the one thing I would say is it didn't work the first time they fought. So maybe 180 is what he needed. Like I said, that first fight, to me, what I talked about it all week, it was a lot closer than what people remember or thought. It's a 3-2 fight for Merab. He definitely won, but it was a close fight. Right. And I just think that more than anything, just the time off. That was September of last year, so almost a year. It was literally 10 months ago, and Sugar Sean hasn't fought since. So Sugar Sean had a surgery, got himself better. Just his body, not taking bumps and bruises in camp and not going through it. And Umar didn't do a lot, but he had a 5-round. Merab had a 5-round war with Umar, but a huge camp, 5 rounds against. By that it was the number 1, number 2 contender. I just think that's what might be the difference tonight. Right. That might be the difference. We'll see. Sean Sterling did have a good point. He said if the Holland fight kind of got scrapped, probably Van and Silva would have been moved to the main card. I agree. I think so. That would have been, and that was we just watched it. It was a great fight. Yeah, great fight.
They had enough time to make that change if they needed to. So I don't think, and certainly they would have talked about it by now, since it's that's coming up on our screens.
Yeah. I just, I don't know. Maybe Kevin Holland's trolling us, and we're talking about him, and that's what he wanted. That's, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Who else we got? We got Bautista
and Patchy Mix finally making his UFC debut. Bellator world champion, trains over there with Marab and in Las Vegas, 20-1. And El had a great point during the show about Patchy Mix. If he wasn't in Bellator, and if he was just like a prospect in kind of an LFA and kind of those regional shows, we would be going crazy for a guy who's 20-1, about to make his debut. A lot of people are, not a lot of people, but some people are down on him because he was Bellator kind of a guy. But he was the Bellator world champion, defeated other champions, defeated other contenders, guys like that were in the UFC, like a Sergio Pettis that moved to Bellator. Patchy Mix is really, really good. Is he better than Mario Bautista? We will find out tonight in around an hour and a half. But very excited for that fight.
Yeah, I don't know anything about either of these two guys. I know the name Patchy Mix because he's been talked about a hell of a lot, and it's a catchy name.
Look at this one streak by Bautista.
Yeah, but Batista got Aldo.
Yep.
Simone. We got he's not even a hyperlink. Damon Blackshear, Guido.
Blackshear is good.
Yeah, Benito Lopez.
So
that's
this is his biggest step up for sure for Batista. Yeah. But what is that? 6 in a row?
Seven in a row.
7 wins in the row in the UFC.
He hasn't lost since 2021, so
he's good.
Yeah,
he's really good. I don't know. I at least for me, I don't have Batista in a top 5 kind of range. I don't think he's that good. So this is a great match. Like we're gonna see where both of these guys are at in the pecking order.
Yeah,
it's great.
Good, I mean, he's 9-2 in the UFC, so he's going against top level talent. That's different than a Bellator even. And we know Bellator has some talent as well, but 9-2 in the UFC is different than what Patchy did in Bellator. Let's pull him up, though.
Oh, Ryan Gerald for the Batista. I like that. Respect that, my man. I don't think I have a dog in the fight, to be really honest. I'm just more excited to see Patchy in the UFC. I think I'm more pumped for that. I'm more, honestly, I'm just rooting for a good fight. I'm just excited.
Yeah, I mean, Sergio Pettis,
Magomedov. Stotts is really good. Haraguchi is awesome, but he is more of a flyweight fighter for sure.
I mean, he hasn't lost since 2020.
Yeah.
And he has 2, 4, 6. So same thing. 7 wins since his last loss. Such a great match, mate.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool.
That's, again, Bellator versus UFC, but that's 7 wins in a row for both guys, high-level opponents. So
yeah.
That's fun. That's a fun one.
Yeah, that's fun. And then right after that, in the middleweight division, Kevin Gastelum, UFC veteran, probably will sneak into the Hall of Fame. That fight was just Izzy itself. Tough enough winner against kind of the young up-and-coming line of Joe Pfeiffer. It's really so. We had Joe on the show, and I'll just be brutally honest. That's what I usually am here. I wasn't the biggest fan of Joe Pfeiffer before having him on our show, and then he was on the show, and it was like, oh, I kind of get it a little bit more. He's very confident, and if you don't know him, it almost sounds like he's super cocky. Right. And if you're like not a friend of him, it's like, a little bit over the top. But when you get to talk to him more, he needs to be confident to be in the UFC and to be fighting the best guys in the world. And I took it better that way. I'm like, after being on the show, I was like, yeah, I like Joe Pfeiffer. I can hang with that.
Right. But look at Gastelum's record. He's not fighting nobodies.
I mean, the best of the best.
He's got a win against D-Rod.
Yeah, good win.
To Sean Brady.
One of the best.
Beats Chris Curtis.
Yeah, great win.
Lost to Cannonier. Ever heard of Robert Whitaker?
One of my faves.
Ian Heinisch, he beats.
Yeah.
Loses to Jack Hermanson. Yep. Darren Till lost.
That's a bad loss, the Darren Till, but yeah.
Yeah, it turns out it is. But I mean, they also thought he was the next coming of God at one point. So maybe at the time it wasn't a bad loss, but looking back, it probably is, right?
Right. And the Izzy fight, one of the greatest fights of all time, guys. Atlanta, Georgia.
Knocked UFC out a guy by the name of Michael Bisping.
What a great one that is.
Lost to Chris Weidman. No contests against a guy named Vitor Belfort.
He lost, but then it got overturned because he was Just say Vitor was on all the juice.
Oh, yeah.
All the juice. They're showing the Holland Luque package. So we'll go a little bit through Kevin Gastelum and then probably get this going.
Tim Kennedy, heard of him? Beat him. Johnny Hendricks, heard of him? Lost to Neil Magny.
Yeah.
Nate Marquardt, Tyron Woodley. I mean,
these are welterweight.
He's fought everybody.
Honestly, he probably just going through just a real rough. He probably fought 10 Hall of Famers in that list. Woodley, Vitor, Whitaker,
Izzy,
Cannonier, Izzy, Sean Brady, soon to be maybe, Jacare Souza, Bisping, Weidman. Yeah,
Vitor,
what a run! What a
Captain
run!
America.
What a run!
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good resume. And again, whether they're wins or losses, you're fighting everybody you've heard of.
Right.
I mean, every single one we just listed off, you've heard of those guys.
Can you do that with Luque? Bring up his lineup.
Luque, of course.
It's weird. I think he's underrated. I think he's really good. I by the way, I expect Kevin Holland to win this fight. I just think he's too long in that welterweight. Kevin Holland's he's tough. Kevin Holland's very tough. But let's go. I want to see Luque's lineup. So you're coming off a win versus Gambo, that submission, but he lost to Buckley. Buckley's a stud. He defeated RDA. Lost to Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal's good. He's a little roller coaster, but good. Lost to Bilal Muhammad. Everyone does. Defeats Michael Chiesa. Defeats Tyron Woodley. Defeats Randy Brown. Defeats Nico Price. Loses to Wonderboy. Beats Mike Perry, like I said, one of the greatest fights of all time, August 10th, 2019. And then he's got 4 or 5 wins in a row there with Jalen Turner being one of them. That is a lineup, guys.
Yeah.
Luque.
Oh, and look at this down here. Got a guy named Bilal Muhammad. He's got a win over. Leon Edwards he lost to. Nico Price a second time. Yeah, he went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 win streak, then lost to Wonderboy, then 4 wins, then back-to-back against Bilal and Jeff, and then he's been win-loss since. But yeah, that's
Kevin Holland is making that walk. Most UFC fights among Dana White Contender Series alum at 25. Crazy. This man fights. This man fights a lot.
That it's amazing. He must say yes to 2 or 3 fights in a row, like at the same time. He must be like, give me 3 right now.
Yeah,
I got how about one on the back burner. And he goes, yes. Because he's constantly fighting.
Yeah.
I love that about him. I mean, just again, looking at his, to your point, this is already his 3rd fight this year. So he fought in January, March. Here it is, June. Last year, he fought 3 times in 23.
And his biggest problem is he goes from welterweight to middleweight way too often. He should just be a welterweight. I know it's probably harder to him to fight often all the time as welterweight. I totally get that. But his middleweight resume is pretty bad. Like I think he loses 2 out of 3 at middleweight, and then I think he wins 2 out of 3 at welterweight.
Yeah, he ripped off 5 wins in 2020. 5 wins in 2020.
Yeah, that was his year. He was I think he was the fighter of the year.
Yeah, he was 2 losses and no contests in 21. Then he was 2-2 in 22. Then he's been like 2-2, same thing. Win 2, lose 2, win, double loss, win.
And like that win, RDR just beat Bo Nickel, but he's a humongous middleweight. Like he's borderline middleweight to like heavyweight, and now we see Kevin Holland as a welterweight. It's like if any, I'm telling you, the welterweight champion Jack Della Maddalena, if he fought Ankalaev, the light heavyweight champion, everyone would pick Ankalaev.
Right.
It doesn't matter the skill. If we think JDM is better, Ankalaev, everyone will pick him. Just the weight, you're just a bigger man.
Right. Luque is walking up to the cage now, getting the last sip of water.
Yeah, this should be fun.
There's Henry Hooft, right?
Yeah. Woo! Coach Mike.
For some reason, I got eyes for Henry Hooft, man, and I always see him. Remember when we were in Atlanta for PFL?
Yeah.
And our waiter looked like Henry Hooft? Or was it the bartender?
The bartender.
The bartender.
I do remember that now.
I was like,
yeah.
Why is Henry Hoof serving
Yeah, is he
beers?
coaching on tomorrow night the fights and then giving us a Michelob Ultra right now?
Right. What the fuck, man?
What's
They got to
going
pay
on?
this guy more.
Yeah.
He coaches everybody. He's still got a 10 bar. What the hell?
I'm so
It wasn't
bummed.
actually.
I talked to my wife about it. Like the next 3 PFLs, I usually go during the summer. It's a great time for me, and I love them because they're usually Thursday or Friday, and I'm usually more free during the week than I am on the weekends. I'm one of those kind of guys, and I can be away Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then go to the fight on Thursday. But we're in the middle of a run of the Bloodline, aka my son's basketball team. 3-0, by the way. It's like I don't want to miss any games. Like last year, I missed a game or two, and it was okay. You know, I had a couple knuckleheads on my team. Didn't matter. Not this year, guys. We are the 72 Dolphins are afraid. You know, the 72 Dolphins are afraid. We're gonna go for it.
Now, where's the next PFL event? Is this the Chicago one?
No, the next one's Nashville next Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
You used to have a Nashville connection. Now, right? Wasn't your brother?
Yeah. He's in North Carolina. We were still gonna do it though, do the whole thing.
Right.
Elle was pretty pumped on doing it, but when like I said, the basketball came in the way, and then we have our big show on Friday, and she didn't want to go to the PFL Nashville, kind of her come back. And it was just a lot of moving parts, just didn't work out. And then they're in Wichita, Kansas.
Okay.
Better
than Dubai.
Better than Dubai. Like I said, we can make it happen. Just
homegrown.
We might do the Chicago. Maybe Elle might go to Chicago, but yeah, they're all during the season. All in the basketball season.
Chicago?
You like Chicago?
I might be partial to Chicago.
You're a pro Chicago guy.
I'm a Bears fan, of course.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
The town, the city?
Oh, it's a great city. It's such a food city.
We
always talk about food on the show.
Yeah.
But I promise you, when you go to Chicago, people ask where you eat. Like, what pizza did you get?
It's funny you said that because when it was Chicago, I was pro. They're announcing Kevin Holland. We'll be done with this in 30 seconds. But I was like, to Elle, I was like, dude, I've been to Chicago twice. Love Chicago. Chicago's top 5 big cities in America. Food, all that. I was like, I would love to go. Elle was like, not a big fan of Chicago. It's like, I've never heard that.
Wow.
First time ever.
Well, she's a Midwesterner, isn't she?
Yeah. She's in that region,
Where are they from? Kentucky? Wisconsin?
No. Like the Kansas area.
Mm.
And I think Grant told me this. He was born in Ohio.
Okay.
And then it's over there.
Yeah, no. When you go to Chicago, people want to know where you ate.
Yeah.
Did you go to Lou Malnati's? What kind of pizza did you get? Where'd you go? Did you get Italian beef? Like, they have all these questions. They always want to know. What steakhouse did you go to?
Yeah, I would eat nothing but steak and pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Steak and pizza.
Yeah, we did everything when we were there. My wife took me there for my 40th birthday, bought me a ticket to the Chicago Bears. Oh, man, it was great.
It's a good gift.
Her only requirement was we had to go to the aquarium. And I like aquariums too, so that was an easy sell for me.
Yeah. I'm actually big aquarium guy.
Yeah.
Very underrated place. All right, first fight, UFC 316, Holland versus Luque. Touch gloves. But yeah, I'm actually a big aquarium guy. Love aquariums.
Hell yeah.
We went to that one in Dallas. It was incredible.
Never been to the Dallas one. Like I said, anytime we go somewhere, my wife's first question is, or let me rephrase that. Anytime I pitch going somewhere, like out of the normal, her first question is, do they have an aquarium?
That's cool. I like that. I didn't know that about this therapy.
She's a marine science major. So she was studying to be a marine biologist and then found out she gets very, very seasick. So Luque just caught a kick and Holland's just teeing off.
I know. Like,
let go
of the leg, Luque.
Jesus Christ, Luque.
So yeah, just a weak thing by Holland. So Luque grabs the leg like I guess you should, but then like he just stood there and got beat up for 20 seconds. Dude, like fire back or throw it down or just
what are you doing?
Oh, nice overhand right by Luque.
Yeah.
That
Holland gives him the nod of approval. That connected. Yeah.
But yeah, at welterweight, Kevin Holland should be good here. Let's see.
Yeah,
Luque looks sharp.
He's so not lanky. He's so long.
Yeah. Absolutely. For welterweight, he's humongous.
Right.
Ooh. Back and forth action by both guys.
And then Holland.
Oh, nice overhand right there by Kevin.
Oh, he
goes in for the kill, but then Luque comes with the left cross.
Luque was stunned there.
Definitely.
I think he's got it back though. Yeah,
Holland looking
is a
sharp.
Problem for Luque. Yeah, it was like a counter of his counter.
Wow, Kevin Holland looks good. 2 minutes into round number 1. Telling you, this is how you set the show. This could be. I don't want to jinx it. But this could be a great show, guys.
This could be
a great pay-per-view.
People talking smack about this show. You know, we've had a good string of. Oh, they're showing the. Yeah. Good overhand right. Luque was like under him
in the clinch
over top. Yeah.
Because Luque
has elbow. Okay.
Yeah, he has to get inside.
Yeah.
And then when he gets inside, Kevin Holland's making him pay for it.
Right. Yeah, we've had a good run of shows where people are. This one isn't as much, but people seem they don't care about Juliana Pena and Kayla Harrison, and they don't want to see the rematch. With easy there, buddy. We still got Dave audio.
1, 2, 1.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. All right.
Give it the old trip on the old mic arm.
Yeah, don't pull a Tony Ferguson, man. Just blow out your ACL or whatever.
Oh, good check hook there by Luque. He went to the body and then went to the head. Man, great fight. 3 minutes into it. Okay.
Some leg kicks.
Oh, nice check hook there by Luque. And this might be a little thread through the show, maybe, and especially so, guys. I got the WWE shirt on. Me and my boys were just watching.
Oh,
WWE
nice counter again from Holland.
And now TKO kind of runs both of them. I'm watching this fight, and Luque and Holland in the middle. Of course, the monster bottle that's always been there for 15 years in the middle. I just cannot stand all the other stuff. Like, look at that.
I know it's so busy.
It's like remember those NASCAR, the cars in the 1980s with all those stickers on it? It's like
still to this day, man. Yep.
It's just it's ugly looking. It's gross looking. It's just Budweiser Prime Steak. There's a big duck on it. Oh, Dave's Hot Chicken. Yeah, that's a new one. There's a big New Jersey logo, 7-Eleven logo. It's just one shot.
Right? Come on.
It's too much.
It's too much. Vegas Stronger, True Classic, ESPN, Crypto.com, Steak Club, Something Better, ESPN, Monster, 7-Eleven, Prime.
We have a new shot
over there. You got all the names on the black stripe, like
the name. That's kind of cool. That's fun.
Black Rifle Coffee.
It's just It's sometimes, and maybe I'm not the most savvy businessman. I feel like even at Fight Finesse, we turn down money sometimes because it just wasn't right, or just it would make things busy. If Black Coffee Rifle wasn't on there, whatever the deal is, I don't know, 200,000, 500,000 for the year, and $4 million for the year. If that $4 million out of a $8 billion company, it's like you're still okay. Like you're okay. Like I just think you lose end of the round, good round. Like both guys are saying, let's go, really good round. You lose so much to me. I like the round ended. Now they're doing a commercial. I don't mind that. That's business. I'm totally fine with. If Prime wanted to give us money to, after the round, say something good about Prime and I would drink a bottle, I would. But I wouldn't put stickers everywhere on this,
Yeah, you know what's I was just talking to Darlene about this the other day, and I'm definitely out on the ads on jerseys. Major League Baseball started sneaking stuff in on the sleeves and on the helmets. Football teams are allowed to do it during camp. They can have something on their jerseys during camp. But when you look to Europe and the Premier League, you know who it is, right? Like, it's Manchester United. You don't care that it says Aon across the chest.
Right.
Most Premier League fans know it's Man U. Like you look at hockey nowadays and they got it everywhere. Like soccer does it good. They run. There's no commercials. They got the things on the edge of the field. They got something on their shirt.
Yeah.
And there's no commercials. Hockey is pretty good that way too. There's a lot of action. There's not a lot of whistles, very few commercials, but now they got on the boards, they got the ads that switch up.
Yeah.
And it's kind of distracting. Not as bad as this.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, they got it on the helmets now. They got it on the boards now. They got it on the ice now. like, at what point do you say this is too busy? This is too distracting. All I see is all the bullshit.
Right.
Because like Premier League, I think does it really clean. You know, they don't have a whole bunch of stuff on the field. It's just on the edges and just on the jersey.
Yeah.
And they run like 40 minutes straight without a commercial.
And at the end of the day, what's too much? Like what's, you know, we all want more money. You know, all of us. Yeah. We can all use a little bit
Gilly.
more. Don't be silly. Drop the Gilly, Kevin Holland. That's tight too, guys. In the middle of the octagon.
He's got
Luke's fight off.
Hey.
Tapped! Kevin
Wow!
Holland,
Kevin Holland, baby! Say something.
Dude, great. He's going to go.
Oh, going up.
No, not to Trump.
Turned away from Trump. Oh, he's going to say, who's that?
That's Sean Shelby.
Oh, there you go.
Matchmaker.
Now he's going.
Talking
He's
with
making his way. DC.
Talking with Rogan.
That was awesome. He said, man, great job, brother. Great job. Shaking the president's hand. Good for you. Hey, how many like him, hate him, love him, don't care about him? How many chances are you going to get to shake the president's hand?
Sure.
You fucking take it.
Yeah.
Politics aside, man, just go shake. I'm never going to get to shake the president's hand. So if I happen to be in the same room and no one's going to stop me from doing it, I'm going to go shake his fucking hand.
Yeah.
Damn straight. That's like, I don't even know how he got into that.
What
like,
a finish by Kevin Holland.
Snuck in, jumped, brought him right down.
He is a problem.
And Luke's no chump either.
He was good first round, yeah. So let's see. So they're in here. They're like in the clinch.
Right.
He falls down.
Kicks.
Oh, so there you go.
Oh, there
he falls up. Luke kind of gets up recklessly.
Yep.
And Kevin Holland
just right on it.
Right in it. Right into the
He was
Gilly.
down and came up this way, and Holland was in position to just lock it in. And he tried to roll out of it, and it,
kind of fought himself. Look, he's punching him at the beginning.
Yeah. Wow, Holland, man. Like you said, he's got some good wins under his belt. And that's another one. Luke's no punk, man.
Chet, how do you spell guillotine?
Guillotine.
Facebook doesn't agree with any of this.
Guill. Guillotine. Off with a head.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Guillotine. Check that.
And yes, it's guillotine, folks. Guillotine. Like the French region of Champagne. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What do they do when they cut the head? What is
guillotine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thought so.
Off with a head.
Thought so.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, like the last state-sponsored guillotine execution was in like 1970 something. It's like recent.
They should bring it back.
No way, man.
Some of these people.
Execution, last one. See, it just pops right up.
Mess around with kids or something. Bring that back.
September 10th, 1977 in Marseille. That was 2 years before I was born. They're still using the guillotine, dude.
2025. Kentucky, bring it back.
Yeah. You can't undo that one. There's no coming back from that one. I woke up this morning watching the Ali movie, and Ali, just the way he talks and the way he moves and the way he grooves.
Will Smith?
I just kept telling myself, stay long, stay strong, do your thing, go get it going on, go get it going on. This is Kevin Holland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He wanted a war, so I gave him a war. Wanted a fun fight, so wanted to give it a fun fight. Yeah, man, dip and grip. I wanted to dip and grip. That's awesome. Yeah, he, like you said, he stood up from that. Was that a guillotine, or he was on the other side of his shoulder? It's a darce. Try it. No, wait. I was told that my arms were.
That was Gilly.
No, because I think it was on the other side of his arm. The closed captioning guy just called it a Darth choke. That's with the force in just these two fingers. For all my Star Wars peeps out there. Yeah, let's see if they.
No, they said Darce. Man,
Yeah,
messed that up, guys. I'm sorry. People on the internet are gonna be upset with me right now.
yeah, that's all right. See, that's what happens when you don't have closed caption and you can't quite see. And then they just showed a better angle of it, and I caught it. So I'm sorry. See, we looked up guillotine for nothing, Dave. Golly, man.
My fault.
Did he just call out Colby Covington?
I love it.
Yeah.
Smash that guy. I love it.
Be easy one for us to book in the fall. It says, sounds good to me. New Jersey.
Love
He's
it.
committed to the welterweight division moving forward. He said.
Good.
There you go.
We talked about that. And the guys, what the welterweight division, it's just wide open. There's so much stuff going on. We have a new champion. We have new challengers. Put Kevin Holland in there. I like it.
Yeah, man. Why not? And look, I mean, you see something like that, like he can be an exciting fighter, and he is an exciting fighter.
This is when you know when you're getting old. I've been doing all that stuff with Aiden Ross, and now they're doing the UFC stuff. They're showing the fighters. I know all of them, but like they showed a rapper. I don't know who that is. Never heard of him. That's when you know you're just getting old.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and you don't want to be that old guy that like makes fun of it. You know, like it's
just not for me.
It's not, not my phraseology, not my rappers. That it's not for me.
Right.
Like 18 to 25 is their usual their
New
target market, and
thing.
I'm not in that anymore, so that's okay.
Are they showing the Rock Mark Kerr match, or like the movie?
Mark Kerr, rightful place. In
the Hall of Fame. There you go. Oh, right in time for the Rock to play the movie.
Oh, jeez, of course.
1990.
Rock is another guy. You can't say no to something. It's like, how much money you got, bud? You need to keep doing this. Get that Moana paycheck every 2 weeks. Come on.
Look how big Mark Kerr was. He is massive. Like just his torso. Ice rear naked choke. Man.
Yeah. He
Look
was
at that. That's
he was hitting the weight room, folks, for sure. I'm not going to say he was taking any supplements, but there's probably some creatine and protein involved there.
So wild to see these old clips from the UFC. So wild. Wow. Submission.
I love when you see them and they're wearing wrestling shoes. Got the tiny shorts on, and the totally vascular arms.
2-time UFC heavyweight tournament winner, UFC 14 and 15. Dude, he was humongous.
And he's in the crowd. Look at him. Let's say UFC. What's this hat say? UFC and Devils? Oh yeah, it's like a New Jersey Devils and UFC hat. That's cool. Because they're in Newark where the Devils play, so that makes sense.
Looks like it's a massive arena. Look at that.
Yeah, it is huge. Grand Fall there.
Nice.
There's Weidman, isn't that?
Yeah,
Weidman?
that's Weidman. Dude, what a all-American Chris Weidman.
Yeah, there he is. I want to say hi to him, give him a hug, congrats. He's like, man, they flew me here. I thought it was my turn.
Yeah. Weidman drove.
Yeah, right.
It's like, hey, we'll get you a $150 Uber.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Batista versus Patchy Mix. Did I spell that right with the UT? I did.
Look at you.
15-2. His last fight, split decision win against Jose Aldo. Not too sure about that win, but he's here.
Listen, it's a W on the record.
It is. And he got paid. He got the double checks. Got the double checks. 20-1.
Speaking of double checks, did Barber, she gave up both her paychecks for missing weight? and then couldn't make the fight, and so she didn't get a show, or what'd they do?
No. So when she gets the show because she showed up and she missed weight, so she gives 20% of that to Aaron Blanchfield.
Right.
So
okay.
she got 80%, and then that was it. And of course, no win bonus.
Right.
And
So Blanchfield gets show.
and win.
And
They
20.
gave her. And
Oh,
they gave her
that's what I'm thinking of.
20%.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Blanchfield got it all.
So she got 120%.
Yeah, so she probably
She didn't
made.
have to fight.
Yeah, for not fighting, she
Right.
probably made around, I would guesstimate, 250,000, 275,000
That's pretty nice.
in Vegas, no state tax,
And she didn't have to get punched in the face.
no punch. That's what everyone was like. Oh, think about Blanchard. I'm like, I get it. She probably wanted to fight,
Of
and
course.
a win probably would have popped the next thing. But she made over $200,000 safely, no state tax, without fighting. She did okay, folks. I
She did all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went
She
through
did
camp,
okay.
busted her ass, and doesn't get a W on her record, but she does get paid, and didn't have to get punched in the face. So that's, at the end of the day, it's a good day. Good day to be off.
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say.
And like you said, hey, maybe she gets her body right. Maybe she takes that 2-3 week off and gets her body right and rolls into the next one healthy and pissed off.
And to me, like she was 4 going to fight 5. So now, like how the UFC sees it, she won. But like now at 4, all she has to do is fight 1, 2, or 3. Like she only has to fight one fighter, and she'll be in.
Right. So I got to pull up the rankings here.
That's female flyweight.
Flyweight. Flyweight, baby. Those of you who don't know, that was a Ronnie Coleman reference.
I didn't know that was the. I was
Well-
going back. I was hoping your stick would keep going. The bet.
So
I missed the bet.
Ronnie Coleman, when big, Mr. Universe, would always say lightweight baby when he's lifting like massive amounts. That was like always his mantra. Lightweight baby. Where is she? So Aaron Blanchfield 4. Man, I can't see that. That's tiny. Is that just me? Really tiny.
Grasso, Fierro, Natalia Silva, who just won at the last pay-per-view. And we got Valentina.
Yeah.
The big thing with that is to see if Wei Li is going to move up to fight Valentina, or if she will stay.
Right.
Because we probably have Wei Li versus Verna. That could be a good fight. And then Valentina could beat a Silva or Blanchfield next. There's
Right.
people for her to go. As cool as that fight would be, and sometimes I'm into the super fight. Sometimes I'm like, yep, the strike while the iron's hot, go for it. I kind of want them to stay away. Like, hey, be dominant in your own weight classes. You do have challengers in front of you, and just don't take those challengers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right with it. I mean, not to get on the whole John Jones thing, but if you're going to make people give up their belt to go up now, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing? Pardon my French.
Like the one that I liked, and of course, like now we're just never going to see, just because of how their careers went. Remember when Sugar beat Aljo, and Ilya just defeated Volkanovski, and like these were like the two. They were like 2, 3, or 4 in the world, pound for pound. They haven't lost. They're young, knockout guys, and Sean said, "Hey, I might move up to fight Ilya."
Right.
I was like, let's do it. Like
Right.
strike when the iron's hot. 2 of the best young knockout guys. We can pause it. Let's see that one right now. Patchy Mixon making that first ever UFC walk. But yeah, now look, Ilya's a lightweight. Sean lost.
Right.
He's still in bantamweight. Just we will never see that fight.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
And again, I think that's always the question that I have is activity. Everybody's like, oh, it's going to hold up the division. It's going to hold up the division. Maybe.
Right.
If your champion is active enough and it's a guy that can stay and has shown their, like Volkanovski isn't holding anything up. He
100%
constantly
agree.
fights.
Yeah.
And it was easy for them to give those fights to him because they knew he'd be back on the phone asking for a fight as soon as, his stitch is healed or whatever, like he's ready to roll. Other guys hold shit up. Conor disappeared for 2 fucking years, like.
Even Ilya is actually one of these guys now. He hasn't fought since the Max Holloway fight.
Right.
It's going to be close to a year.
Right.
Like, there's just some guys that don't and some guys are.
Right.
Pat, yeah, that's a great comment. Great comment, the Business TV. Patch has got to do it for Jose. Everyone's talking about Batista fought Aldo last, split decision. Most people think Aldo won that fight. So this is we're doing it for the good guys. I like it. Great comment right there.
Yeah, it's always so interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, Sean, you're 100% right. That's what it should be. Yeah, keep it in the division. Whaley versus Verna. Big fight. And then you got Valentina. Valentina versus Silva. Yeah. That Jasper. I like all 3 of those. Sean, love them. Love them.
Yeah, what I don't like is when someone waits for someone in another weight class.
Totally.
Like if Valentina was like, well, let's see what happens with Whaley. No, fight. And if it works out, great.
Exactly. When the Islam and Volkanovski happened, it happened organically. Like the timelines really were perfect. And at that time, they were ranked pound for pound number 1 versus number 2. That's when, strike while the iron's hot. They did it, and I was happy they did it. It was such a good fight. They did it again, not on purpose because of Oliveira got hurt a week before. But I don't mind it when it makes sense. It's cool. And also, I like it when you almost know you're never going to get it if it doesn't happen right now.
Right. And I also appreciate the argument of let's do some real work in your division too.
Sure.
Like unless you're, to your point, like there's a real clear, like this needs to happen. The fans want it. Let's make this fight. The timing is perfect for someone who's maybe defended once. But if someone like Volk is defended and
totally,
quote unquote cleared out, or Izzy when he went up for Jan, like he was fighting people second and third times, like, all right, go see what you can do up there. Like there are very few situations where you're like, all right, he hasn't done enough work in his own division. We're not going to let you go fight another weight class. Right. I will listen to that argument, unless it's the perfect storm.
Right. No, that's very. That holds weight. That holds weight. That's pretty good.
Good fun there. Holds weight.
Oh yeah. I'm a wordsmith there, Coach Mike.
I've been working on my words, man.
Batista is about to enter the octagon.
Second longest active win streak in the division, 7.
Yeah.
7 in a row. That's pretty nice. Like we were talking earlier. Yep. And this is no easy division, man. These are some of the best in the world.
Yeah. Insane.
They were talking earlier in one of the fights. Rogan was like, this guy's so fast. And he goes, well, all these guys in this class are so fast and technical.
Yeah. Perfect time, too, guys. Both 31 years old. Very similar, everything across the board. So this is a great match. Really good. But back to the bantamweights. Yeah, for one, you got the championship in the
which bantamweights?
That you got Sugar Sean and Merab in the main event.
Yep, Sugar Sean, Mr. Merab. We got looking at that division, man. Jan, Umar, Corey.
Umar's awesome.
Song Yadong, Figueiredo, Chito, Rob Font.
You mentioned the Corey Sandhagen already? I'm sorry.
Corey.
Okay,
yep.
Yeah. God, and Peter Yan.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Got Font and Cejudo still in there.
Probably Cejudo said he's got one last dance. Couple young guys.
Montel Jackson.
Yeah, but just Sean, Jan, Umar, and Sandhagen.
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah. And of course the champ, Merab. That's an insane time. I would almost debate any top 5 with that. Like that's insane. Merab, Sean, Jan, Umar, and Sandhagen. I bet you that's like a combined 149 or something crazy like that. That's probably insane. Yeah, because to
Cheeto,
me it's better
Figueroa.
than definitely better than flyweight. Featherweight, you got to take Max out of there. He's moved up because it's Volk, Diego, Ilya's moved up, Yair, Abal, Allen. So I think I still take bantamweight. Coach Mike's killing it for me right now. Go keep going down to lightweight. So still bantamweight's number one. Lightweight, you got to think Islam's up. So it's Armand, Charles, Gaethje, Max. Lightweights are awesome. That's a really good fun debate.
Hooker, Gamrot, Pimblett, Dariush, Renato.
All right, here we go. Mix and Batista, just top gloves.
Young lad in 14th. We're going to be talking to him on Friday.
Yeah.
Mr. Grant Dawson.
Ooh, Batista's very aggressive right now. Patchy the southpaw.
Good right hand.
Batista's firing. He's in there. Everyone thinks he's a I hate to use the word boring, but just strategic type of fighter. But right now he is in the middle of the octagon throwing first. So
yep. Putting the pressure out there.
Yeah. I like it. And actually right now, like Patchy Mix looks very flat-footed, very
a
little slow right now. Getting hit, getting beat up.
Yeah, and I've never seen one of his fights.
Oh!
Good
Batista's
right hand.
ringing.
Another one from Batista. I've never seen a Patchy Mix fight, so I don't know if he's one of those guys that just downloads, just bides his time and hangs around. And that was a good left hand from Mix there. But he seems like he's just kind of taking it in, and he caught a beautiful right hand while he was.
Dude, Batista's
watching.
piecing him up right now.
Just missed on a right hand. Batista did. But yeah.
Good body kick by Batista. Good straight right again. Mix is definitely the wrestler, the grappler, but he's not even trying to grapple with him right now. He's just standing in front of him. He's starting to come forward a little bit now, but good start for Batista.
Yeah, Mix has the middle now.
I'm sorry. Right now, we're at 305, 303, 3 minutes. Ooh,
almost got a
yeah,
kick.
he almost got a southpaw going high on the kick.
Yeah, so like Batista went down and Mix threw a kick that just about caught him right in the face. Just missed him. Wow. When's this pizza get here, man? What the fuck? My collar popped. Need some garlic nuts over here. Oh, my Jersey peeps. We're in Newark, baby.
Does that's a thing? Is it a who has better pizza in New York or New Jersey? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a thing. Connecticut claims they have one too. So the whole tri-state
where's
area.
New Haven?
Connecticut.
Okay, yeah. I watch all of Dave's stuff. He's a big New Haven guy.
Yeah.
Oh, big right by Batista. I'm telling you guys, bright lights for the first time for Patchy Mix. He just looks.
Yeah.
You could just deer headlights.
Like a statue, deer and headlights, just stiff. Not throwing. He's looking to counter, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, everybody thinks Connecticut claims they do. New York, New Jersey, of course. I say it all the time. That there's degrees to it, but for the most part, you can walk into any pizzeria and get good pizza in the tri-state area. Just about. Maybe you get down towards Philly or South Jersey, maybe not as much, but.
Sean, great point. Great point, Sean Sterling. Like always, can we say that Patchy looks a little off because of the PFL Bellator inactivity? Great point.
Yeah.
Mike, can you pull it up? When's the last time Patchy Mix fought? I would guess it's been around 2 years, guys. That's a great point, Sean. I didn't think about that going into this. Dude, we got a great setup. Mike's got the old big computer here. It has been a while, and I think that's a real thing. Let's see.
Yeah, 1 year.
Yeah. Actually, only a year.
A year and 2 weeks. May 17th, 2024.
Not as long as I thought, and it should
decision.
That shouldn't be, years happen all the time. Sean's doing that now, and no one's like, if he loses, we're not going to bring that up of inactivity. I'm actually using it as a positive. So you would think that Patchy's body looks good, guys. He just looks slow right now, just plain and simple. Just looks flat-footed, slow.
Was that the Bellator versus?
Oh,
no.
Big shots again by Batista. They're gonna get an end of round number 1.
Yeah, he fought Magomedov, split decision, 5 rounds. That was a year and 2 years ago, so almost 13 months. Before that was Sergio Pettis, November of 23. So yeah, not much in the last 2 years. I mean, he's got 2 fights in 2 years. So
right, not
active,
not crazy active, but not like historic unactivity. Some fighters do that.
he's not Kevin Holland, but he's not sitting around on his couch either.
Yeah, he won the fight, that for sure, and that's why he's here. And the PFL finally let him go, guys.
Ooh, that
right now he just looks
perfect.
Off. And Batista, we've been saying it, underrated, won 7 fights in a row, been active, fighting the best guys in the UFC. It's just, he looks good right now. And it's only 1 round. Let's see if Patchy can turn it around. We've seen people have bad rounds and turn it. Let's see.
This is like battle of the worst tattoos, I think.
I didn't see Patchy's. Where's his?
Like
on the chest?
Two faces, and they're like uneven. And I mean,
when you're making Bellator money, sometimes it's hard to get that. Nice. Batista gets off that center line. I like that. Great head movement.
Hey, zigging and zagging. I love it. Keeping them guessing. Patchy needs to make this a fight.
Still slow.
Yeah.
Still slow.
That's a nice little like body kick hook.
See Mission Impossible, by the way, yet or no? Are you into that or not?
I haven't seen a Mission Impossible movie in 20 years, probably.
Incredible.
When did 2 come out?
Incredible.
That's the last one I saw.
I go to the theater once or twice a year. I got 4 kids now, so I only go once or twice, usually for a big Marvel movie, and it was Mission Impossible. It was incredible. So good.
No, I mean, they've done such a good job keeping those movies as just pure action. I never got into really, like I said, watch the first one, watch the second one. For me, once you get beyond like a certain number, they have to really, really bring me in.
I get it, and this is the thing, though. I will say this, and then I've had a good conversation. Me and Steve, you talked about it too. It's a weird series that they actually really did get better. Like Mission Impossible 6 is one of the greatest movies ever, and like it's not like that it's great. Rotten Tomatoes, it's like top 10, I think, tomato ranking. But it's just, they're incredible. And then 7 was awesome, and then 8, it was like a little 2-part series. Just incredible movies. They're so smart. Action scenes are just, one of one kind of stuff. They are really good movies. And it's weird that they got better in time. It's a great series, great run.
Yeah, that's
good body work there by Batista.
Ooh. The only cinematic universe I do that with is Star Wars. And even that, I don't have time or patience for some of the garbage they put out.
Yeah.
Like we're just watching Andor now.
Yeah, I haven't got into that.
So good compared to, I mean, the previous one we watched was Acolyte. So I know Andor came out first. Acolyte was hot garbage.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I heard that right after that.
Hot garbage.
You like Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Mandalorian was great.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we don't go to the theater much.
I used to all the time. Now I'm just with the kids. It's once or twice a year.
I have a hard time, and I've always had this, like, my brain, the way my brain works is perfect for action movies where I don't have to pay attention. Like, if I have to know somebody's name to figure out, like, who they're talking about in a different, I'm lost. Yeah. I'm like, I'll pause and be like, Darlene, who are they talking about?
Yeah, that's
she'd be like,
Mr. Possible.
The guy who did the like, So if it's anything like long term where I got to remember something from previous movies or who's who, or like the Marvel shit, like I got brain for one thing in Star Wars. Like, I can't add new stuff to it.
If you're watching this and haven't seen Mission Impossible yet and don't want a spoiler alert, turn it off right now because it's a little fun thing I'm going to tell you right now.
3, 2, 1.
Literally the kind of like a bad guy, but turned a good guy. Anyway, someone that was going after Tom Cruise for the last 3 movies. This is like, that's it. So John Voight was the main villain of Mission Impossible 1.
Yeah.
This guy that's been chasing him has been his son this whole time.
No way.
And then you never knew it until the end. You're like, what? It was so cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool.
That's an awesome call.
Yeah, it's such a good twist. And it makes so much sense too, because they put it together like, oh,
Right.
Wow.
That's cool.
See, John Voight.
I was trying to be funny there, and I turned out to be right.
Absolutely.
Oh man, Batista is putting it on mix now. Body combos, going up top, coming back down, just really doing a nice job. Now Batista does have some blood on him as well, so Mix has been.
He's firing back more this round. Oh, good body work again by Batista.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand here in front of you. I feel, exactly, Sean. He looks injured. I was just going to say the same thing. He just looks.
Mix?
Yeah.
Like stiff, like
flat-footed. He's like just tall.
Oh, good body work again.
He looks like a
statue, man. I said it earlier, yeah.
Batista just keeps going to the body. I love it.
Yeah.
It's such a boxing move.
What the heck was I just going to say about the movies?
Action. Need your brain. Patches beat up. Yeah. Round 2 in the books. Wow.
Don't understand why you would do that. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. What doesn't make any sense?
They're talking about he's not trying to wrestle. He's not trying to grapple.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what he says here. The crowd is what's happening. We need to stop competing with him. We need to fight him.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say about the John Voight thing. Like you wonder. My brain instantly goes, oh, did they just do that in 8 because they knew it would be an awesome reveal? Or did they plan that in 5? Because some of the things that really pisses me off about like the Star Wars franchise is some of the decisions they made in the later movies where you just go, oh my God, there's no way he thought of that in 1977. Like if he's had 50 years and he didn't realize how stupid that was, he should be shot on sight. So then you go, okay, some of the people who inherited the franchise made stupid decisions. Sure. Pissing me off. Like when you see something like that and it's a great reveal and it makes sense and it gets the fans excited, you're like, yeah. When you find out that this new character that we've all fallen in love with in Star Wars is actually a Palpatine, you're like, fucking no. Like that makes no sense. And it pisses off, at least it pisses off this fan. So like, I love when I hear like a long series has smart writers that do something that makes sense to the fans. Oh, he finally shot and he got stuffed.
Yeah, stuffed bad and got beat up.
Yeah. But anyway, we're watching fights.
Yeah. No, and I do assume that because it's such a coherent series that they put this guy in two movies ago. And they had this plan the whole time.
And Tom Cruise, correct me if I'm wrong, seems to have a lot of control over that franchise.
Oh, yeah.
And he's so smart. I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise, but he's so dang smart.
Yeah.
He doesn't touch stuff that is going to be garbage.
Right.
He makes sure everyone involves and he elevates everyone involved. So it seems like that would have been something they had planned.
So Batista's now switched to southpaw and just Patchy's just watching these left hooks bang him in the face. So Elle's texting me here, and it's I should tell her it's hard to read your text during a live show, but she has some good points. She's like, they are just stunned right now at the Dawson house because they were both high on Patchy.
Yeah.
Really, really high level. You hear a lot of gym stories. The guy's 20-1. I know he was over there, but still, you're still fighting guys, and you just hear good things about him. And just did not show up tonight.
Yeah, he's still third round, just looks stiff and statuesque. He's not looking like he's feeling any flow.
And again, he's a grappler, wrestler type. He shot one time tonight, guys. It didn't go his way.
And it was a half-hearted attempt that got
And
stuck.
Batista's just
Yeah, just picking away.
It's funny he went southpaw. After you're the guy that's up 2 rounds, but
Right.
yeah, just to keep the other guy on his toes and shit. And it's been working too because he's looked good these first 2 minutes. But
Yeah, I wonder if he hurt something. Ooh, Patchy Nick's got a
Patchy's starting to move a little bit.
combo there. Another nice little lead right.
At least the confidence, you can see it growing a little bit on Patchy here. But under is around 215, 220 left. Is it
a little headbutt there?
too late?
Was that a little headbutt? No, he's getting pieced up. He just they kind of came together. He just pawed at his eye and he's getting pieced up even more. Yeah. That's Patchy Mix I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, uh-oh. What happened to our feet? He's just missing. Feet is back. No worries, people. Everybody calm down. There's nothing to see here. Remain calm. Speaking of movies, one of the best movies ever, Animal House.
I don't think I probably seen it 12 times, but never seen it from beginning to end. You know?
Okay.
Like,
all right. You scared me. When you started speaking there, you scared me, Coach Dave.
You know, it's a funny movie, but like I watch it at 11 o'clock on TNT. You know what I mean? Like it's just not all the time. But like
you should own the DVD like a real human being.
I know. I don't.
We age ourselves.
DVD.
I have it on VHS. God damn it.
Remember Laserdisc?
Yeah. Never bought one. My uncle. My uncle was an early adopter of just all of those music and cinema technologies.
What a run there.
Yeah.
Minute left here of round number 3. I think we're scoring it here. Batista up 20-18. Big overhand left by Batista. Switch to southpaw. This would be a massive win. I know he's 10 and Mix is unranked, but just he was an underdog going into this fight. Just the name recognition going in this fight, and of course, this will go to 8 wins in a row in this division. Like there's just not there's a lot of people going up.
Mix just went to him like this, like, come on, what are you talking about, dude? He's been leading the dance all fucking fight. Now you want to scrap?
Seconds left. Now he's
you want to
on the
scrap
horse
now?
a little bit, but yeah, Patchy, come on, Patch, don't do that.
Running from you, he's been beating your ass for 2 rounds.
This is the most significant strikes in the whole fight.
Yeah, he's doing this again. He's hit you 48 times in this round.
You know what he reminds me of is Nate Diaz a little bit. Like he would lose a whole fight, get one big punch, and would yell at him.
Right.
3 seconds. Wow. Fight over, guys.
Fight over. 30-27 on every judge's scorecard. 0 hesitation. I mean, I would hope. Yeah. Crazier things have happened.
Wow. Did not see that.
Oh, you got to get your shades on. Pop your collar, brother. Come on. What are you talking about?
Go. Big Mike's back. Coach Mike's back.
Coach Mike's back. How you doing? Huh? Gonna get some Zeppelis.
What's that?
You know? Oh my God! You don't know what a Zeppeli is?
No. Is that a chocolate candy?
No. So if you go to a good Italian restaurant, a pizzeria,
okay,
it's fried dough.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So think
got me there.
Just a couple extra, pizza dough, like I don't know, like little Pop'em size, like donut hole size, a little bigger.
Okay, donut hole. Okay.
Fried, thrown in a bag, shit ton of powdered sugar, crinkle the top, shake it all together, and you just pop them while you're waiting for your pizza.
Wait. Oh, so they're an app. It's not a dessert.
You eat it whenever you want. But what we used to do when we were kids, we used to get a couple dollars together, and I shit you not, we'd get on our bikes, we'd ride down to Luigi's, only place by us that made them, and we'd get a dozen Zeppelis, and they'd be done by the time we got back to our bikes. Like 2 or 3 of us.
Wow,
just boom, boom, boom. So you can eat them while you're waiting. You can eat them after. But yeah, Zeppelis, man. Holy cow. You don't know what a Zeppeli is?
Yeah, never heard of it.
People from New Jersey and New York and all my Italian friends. Come on. Zeppeli.
Mario Batista wins via unanimous decision. Won 8 in a row. Someone's calling it the quarterman. He's like, oh, he won. I gotta take a picture though, real quick. Wow, good win for him.
Win by decision paid out at 240. We haven't talked about that at all. Do you have any shekels on anything tonight? Hey, there's Molly Meatball.
I actually did. I made a bet on Mario Batista.
Okay.
So,
look who's in the building. Shama. I don't know who that guy is, but he's doing this to the camera. He probably had some Zeppelis doing this. So you just had him to win straight up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I lied that. 30 seconds into the fight, I go,
yep,
that guy's win.
Look at this guy.
You know?
Betting on the fly.
But no, I got a little Sugar Sean bet.
Okay.
Got a little Sugar Sean bet.
You want to talk to us about it or what?
You know, a little Sugar Sean bet.
A little Sugar
Little
Sean
sprinkle.
bet.
He's plus 240.
By knockout? Just
No,
win?
just to win. Yeah,
just a dub?
Yeah.
What's the knockout numbers? Are they?
They're probably higher.
Yeah.
Let me make this post real quick. I'm going right there, T.
All right.
Going right there.
All right.
Maybe you think if he wins, it's going to be by TKO. You feel good about that?
Well, I mean, if you think the way everybody supposedly thinks, yeah. I mean, there's one way for Merab to win. There's one way for Sean to win, right? I mean, that's what we're supposed to believe here.
And I always disagree with that, but I get what you're saying. That's what the masses are saying. I agree. Oh, little Ilya Taporia, Charles Oliveira promo. But keep going there, Coach Mike.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, I'm so intrigued to see what happens. I'm a fan of Sugar, even though I've said this before here, and I say this to anybody who will listen to me because I talk way too much. I'm not a big fan of big talkers, like running your mouth and trash talk. I was never that when I grew up in sports. I just kept my mouth shut and listened to coaches kind of guy. Other guys did plenty of talking for the whole team. I'm not a big fan of that. Sugar talks his ass off, but for the most part, he backs it up. But I still like him because he's not over the top. He's not like attacking, like a Conor attack or something like that, you know? Like Sugar just talks and will talk back to people. And I like him. I don't think he's well-rounded enough. So I think that that's why he's had problems with Merab. And I'm interested to see what he's been able to do in his time off to fill some of the gaps in that side of his game, because it's a great matchup for Merab.
For sure.
And, you know, we saw him against Aljo. There was one way to get him out of there, so he didn't have to wear that backpack, and he got him out of there. So is that the only way? I don't know. I'd love to see Merab fuck up and O'Malley choke him out.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he has that in his arsenal, especially against someone like Merab.
It's funny. I think this fight's going to go to a finish. And why I say that is, to me, Sugar's going to be so locked in, he's going to find that knockout and find it. Or, you ready for this one? It's going to go bad, and Sugar, and maybe I'm out of left field on this, he's going to be like, crap again. Like, he's going to be down a round or two and, like, almost be like, I don't want to lose a long decision to him. And I think he's going to be a little reckless, and I think he will open himself to get submitted in a bad way, or even maybe TKO himself. And I don't want to say give up, but like be very reckless. Jose out of Conor, I'm coming in, I'm going for it, and then get clipped, and then you get hit a little bit, and you're over.
Right.
So
interesting.
Yeah, I think
because he can be so technical on his feet and so precise.
Correct.
That maybe he feels against Merab, he has to go out quicker. He has to attack more than like we said earlier, do what got you to the show. He has to attack more and then gets caught or gets choked out or makes a mistake. Interesting.
Yeah, so I see a finish one way or the other.
One way or the other by finish. Interesting. I like that.
Don't love that card. And that's like the International Fight Week. The first fight's a bad heavyweight main event. Benny Moicano, I'm cool with. Costa and Kopilov, I'm just like about, and I don't think that fight's going to happen. Co-main event, that's cool. Pantoja, Kai Car-France, not like the greatest co-main event ever, but I'm cool with that. Main event's amazing. Ilya and Charles, amazing. But just as a full card,
Is Ilya and Charles amazing?
To me, it is. Yeah. You're not a big fan of it? What you got, Coach Mike? What's wrong? What's wrong over there, Coach Mike? Talk to us.
Ilya looks like the real deal, and I don't know that Charles has any answers for him. Yeah, I love Charles too. Love is probably a strong word, but I'm a big fan of what he's been able to do in the division. I just don't know that he has any answers for Ilya. I think Ilya knocks him out. That's what I think, especially with some extra pounds. He doesn't have to cut down to 45 anymore. I think his power does nothing but translate to 55.
Oh, look at this. Going back to Vancouver. It's funny. That's like on my bucket list. Vancouver's on my bucket list. Yeah.
That's West Coast,
beautiful. Right? Yeah. And above Seattle.
Right.
That's on my bucket list. I went to see it. Seattle is awesome. Weather's great. And it's so different. October 18th.
Yeah, when my brother-in-law lived in Seattle, he would go to Whistler, which is the ski resort, Vancouver, up that way.
Loved it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I hear great things. And I hear like you can do everything. It's like you can water stuff, land stuff, and then of course he's got a lot of even sport and event. It's just got it all.
Hey, go see the Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, are they still playing? That's Edmonton.
No, those are Oilers.
Yeah. Edmonton versus Florida. I heard it's been 2 great
games. Oh, I just meant in general. Yeah.
In the cup.
Yeah, in the cup. I don't know.
Yeah. The old cup.
The old Lord Stanley Cup.
Yeah, the old cup. Man.
Did you ever play hockey at all?
No, not one time. I any extreme sport, never did. Never skated, rollerbladed thing. I just anything with a ball. Basketball pretty good. Football pretty good. Baseball pretty good.
Got it.
Yeah, just anything with a like a blade. Never did anything with a.
So no samurai fighting.
No samurai. No extreme.
No knife fighting.
No real fighting. No
Gotcha.
Sword fighting. Anything in the Olympics, I really didn't do.
Right. Gotcha.
I always said that too. I didn't run.
No fencing. No running.
I didn't run and jump over that line.
Yeah.
That stick.
I played street hockey with my buddy. My buddy growing up, Kevin.
Good times.
Oh man, we played so much damn street hockey. And I didn't always have. I didn't have a ton of money growing up, so I wasn't always on skates. But hockey was his sport, so I'd be out there playing in my sneakers, and he'd be skating around, and we just constantly played, man. Constantly. If you ever needed to find me, Kevin was either in my front yard or I was in the street in front of his house.
Did you do like the Wayne's World thing? Game on.
No,
that's the sport. Am I right?
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. We set it up in front of the house, so we would go across the street. We wouldn't go like down the street,
Yeah.
But we would play with like electrical tape. So if you just grind electrical tape enough, it acts like a hockey puck.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as a real hockey puck.
We would do. We were big kickball people on the street.
Oh yeah,
big kickball games.
Huge.
4-on-4 kickball. Yeah. Pitcher first, shortstop, and an outfielder that would go left or right.
Yeah.
Oh, those are days.
So that we would play down the street. Yeah, and we would use manhole covers for home plate and second base. And we had designated first and third.
All right, Coach Mike, I'm going to need your help on this one.
Yeah.
Gastelum. Gastelum. Gastelum? I think I know that. I know that one.
Gastelum. Gastelum.
Nailed it.
And it's Kelvin, not Kevin.
Kelvin.
Just like the degrees.
It's not round 3. It's round 1. That was from the Batista. There we go. Hey, we're pushing buttons here.
How many Kelvin is boiling point of water at?
What?
It's a measurement of temperature. Kelvin. Is it? Or is that Calvin? It's Kelvin or Calvin. Goddamn computer.
What was the kid who did bad stuff and the mom would yell at him? Oh no, it was Kevin. Kevin! Home Alone. The girls love that. That's like it's on a loop. It stinks it's not Christmas time. At the Van Auken house, it's on a loop. Joe Pfeiffer, the GOAT.
Yeah, I was right. Kelvin.
Dude, I'm telling you, Joe was on the show. Big fan of Joe Pfeiffer.
1 degree Kelvin is the same change as 1 degree Celsius. There you go. All my science peeps out there. There you go.
I don't know if people are seeing it on the social media land, but I guess Ben Askren is going through it right now. Coach Mike.
What's going on with big boy Ben?
He's got like fighting for his life, people are saying. He's got a bad staph infection and something else. It's a serious illness.
Really?
Not good right now. Not good.
He's alive in Paris. One, his family is choosing privacy at this time. What, Shell?
Yeah.
Son is alive in Paris. One, his family is choosing what?
Telling you, it wasn't good.
It's like he's got to be in his 30s, yeah, maybe 41.
I think
critical condition.
Yeah, telling you. I bet you he's in the low 40s. Bet you in the low 40s because he was old out there, but still, it's just. Ben Askren. Come on now, Ben. Come on, kick out, Ben.
Askren, 40, hasn't fought since 2021 when he was TKO'd by Jake Paul in his boxing debut. Made all the money in one fight, and now he's terribly sick. That sucks.
Yeah.
Severe staph infection and pneumonia. Fuck, man.
That's not good.
Clean your mats, people. Don't forget to bleach those mats.
That's not good.
Not good at all, man. Shoot.
All right.
Yeah, and he got so much shit, just for his personality and the way he went about things.
Had a great career, and then at the end, it just went
spiraled on him.
You're in front of a live audience, and you get knocked out a couple times against Masvidal, and you talk trash against Jake Paul, and you get knocked out. That's it. You become a pun of a joke.
Yeah, and it's a shame because we're all humans. We're all spinning around on this big blue orb in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes we forget, especially what we do. We sit here and we talk trash, and
we're joshing,
right?
We're joshing,
but at the end of the day, we got to remember the humanity of this is somebody's husband, somebody's father, somebody's son. All well wishes for Mr. Askren, man. It's interesting. I saw a commentary about that the other day. Somebody, a great subreddit called Ask Reddit, and it was something along the lines of, "Why the hell did Mother Nature make the human body so fragile?"
Oh my goodness!
And it's like, that's a great question. Like, there are so many ways to end this life. And it's like, we're just creating new ones. Like, cavemen didn't have to worry about getting hit by buses or falling off an ATV in the woods. Or like, we just keep creating new ways to end it all.
Yeah.
And it's
I feel like there was a lot less plane crashes, and now it's like every other week you see one. Like, God dang it.
Right. It's like we're a bag of bones and meat, and we just keep hurtling ourselves at objects at like 80 miles per hour. It's like, sometimes you go, how the hell did we make it out of our 20s?
Amen. I always love these tests, guys. Kelvin is mid to late 30s. Joe is younger, and it's the new dog versus the old lion. And you're here. You meet at this point. Is he going to pass this test, or is Kelvin going to be like, no, not yet, young man, not yet. So always fun. Always fun.
Right, and that's, is Kelvin coming in with a chip on his shoulder going, hey, you think I'm that guy already? Like, I still got some good fights ahead of me. Is he going to come out and show?
We're going to see quick, I
UFC.
think.
Yeah.
We're going to see quick. Here comes the bell. Pfeiffer, Gasson, round one.
Here we go.
Both heavy-handed, too, so this this could end.
Middleweight bout. Getting some of the bigger boys on the card.
Wow, totally different body types, right? Joe is very tall, more lean, more cut, head up. I hate to say it, but Kelvin looks got the dad bod. He's very thick, got a humongous torso.
Yep.
And even how he fights, he fights bent down.
That's like Jacob and Cooper right there. My two boys. Very different body types.
Oh, lights out!
Right hand from
40 seconds into Joe Pfeiffer. It's a straight right, but Calvin's trying to rumble, jumble.
Just a beautiful right hand.
Joe's trying to find the button. Oh, barely missed.
Just put a nice breeze on it.
I like it. Not too fast.
Man,
because
Gaslam
Calvin's dangerous, but
dropped and fought through that. Another big right hand from Joe. He's trying to end it here.
Calvin does a big right there.
He's like, I caught you once. I'm too fast for you. I'm just going to keep throwing haymakers here.
Wow. What a way to start.
That was super fast.
Gosh, what a good card. Let's go.
And
but Calvin's back into it.
Is it Pfeiffer or Pfeiffer? I feel like that should be Pfeiffer. Am I wrong?
Joe Pfeiffer.
Like Michelle Pfeiffer is P-F-E-I-F-E-R. This is P-Y-F-E-R. Oh, well, doesn't matter.
Pfeiffer.
We'll call him Joe.
Yeah.
Joe enjoys cupping, apparently. He's got the cupping marks all over his back. Joey Bag of Donuts.
Good straight left there by Joe.
I played
a short elbow.
I played Pop Warner football and high school football with a good Italian lad named Joe Diorio. And he was a little light.
Right. You can't make up that name.
Joe Diorio. And he was a little light in Pop Warner. Hell of a football player. But coach used to always tell him, now remember, before you weigh in on Sunday, go get a dozen donuts. And so we started calling him Joey Bag of Donuts.
Of course.
Because, of course, that's what you call people anyway. But he was a little light, and coach wanted him to put on some weight. He's like, go eat some donuts, Joey.
Isn't that funny? I think most men, right, all of us in high school did that stupid stuff. And now it's like I would do, I would give up one of my 4 kids for 12 less pounds,
Yeah, right.
That's what happens. Happens fast.
Dude, I could not put on weight when I was younger. I ate everything I possibly could.
Oh, good
eat.
body kick there by Joe.
And I didn't have an ounce of fat on me. Now it's like, exact opposite. Yeah, they kind of settled in here though.
Yeah.
Joe was slowed down.
Joe does respects Kelvin's power for sure.
Of course.
And he feels like he's probably the better fighter, and he with the big punch already, he feels like if he doesn't get knocked out, he's gonna win this fight.
Right.
You can just tell how he's fighting. Yeah, I think you're right, Sean.
Right.
He goes, it's Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer. Okay.
Yeah. Sean Sterling is right 9 out of 10 times. Unless it's about the Boston Celtics. Knicks in 6.
So Pfeiffer is longer, and he seems to be reaching out and grabbing Gaslam's hand. And that seems to be trouble is the range here a little bit. Like Gaslam just tried to open, and Pfeiffer came right over the top with a left hook, and he missed. But that's the story of this fight is the length. Gaslam just had a nice shot to the body on Joe. Ooh, head kick up top from Pfeiffer. Missed on the body shot. Oh, good left hand. Kelvin's got to get going here, though.
Yeah.
He's dropped him again.
Dropped him bad. Joe Pfeiffer trying to end it. 25.
30
tells him
seconds
to
left.
get up.
Yep. Tells him to get up.
Which I think is crazy. You got him there. Massive. It's the Sugar Sean O'Malley thing. Just keep on throwing those big punches.
Right. Why are you letting him get up? You had him. I mean, Kelvin was trying to throw some up.
It's like you have a guy on third base. You're not going to be like, put him back in the dugout. He didn't score yet. It's
right.
I want him at third.
Right.
Oh, nice little check hook there by Joe.
He's got him against the fence.
He's going to get out of it. One. End of the round.
Wow.
2 massive knockdowns by big Joe Pfeiffer. Wow. How tough is Calvin?
Unbelievable.
He's like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, it's fun. I've been here before.
He's
like, like I've never been dropped before. Come on.
Did you say Tuesday of practice?
Yeah, come on. What are we doing here?
It was fight week. Oh, man. So guys, Friday, massive giveaway watch along thing that we're going to do at the Dawson's house. We're going to go live for 3 hours. Multiple guests, a lot of people, everyone in the house. It's going to be very fun. We're going to do some stuff.
right on his ear. Yeah.
But you can see here, I got around, I don't know, 30 packs of Zins right now. I'm supposed to get around maybe 10 or 15 more to make this thing big for the watch along. We're going to give away. Whoever wins the thing, they all go to. And it's Gamrot, Grant, it's to Dakota, whoever it is. But long story short, so I don't buy Zins. Never bought a pack of Zins in my life. So I've been going to 7-Eleven every second or third day, put a little 20 in the tank, but then walk in and be like, hey, can I get 4 packs of number 73 back there? What there's 3s and 6s. I don't know what that means. You tell me, man. I just keep on buying them.
Oh. Yeah, 3 milligrams. That's the nicotine rating, baby.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're cheaper or more. I don't know. But I've been at 7-Eleven every 36 hours.
So you're a nicotine dealer now, is what you're telling us.
I've been called worse.
You're going to give them away for free, and then Dakota's going to be like, hey, can I have some more? You'll be like, you got to pay up now. The first one's for free.
All to one person.
Oh,
Whoever wins.
Wow.
I know, that's massive giveaway.
Massive giveaway. This is like $600 worth of tobacco right here. I mean, nicotine.
A little less.
Not tobacco.
Close.
I don't know, man. I haven't bought cigarettes or a nicotine product in, how old is Jacob? 13 plus years. 12 plus years.
Hey, what you call it? Grant Dawson. I'm gonna throw him under the bus. He gave me one before. It wasn't bad, but I'm not a nicotine guy. Never smoked a cigarette in my life.
For you.
But I get it because the taste. It was I think it was menthol, and it's in there. You know what I mean? It takes over the mouth. And you are right. It does, and at least for me, and I'm not a nicotine guy, probably more for me than the others. Got you a little buzz.
Got you something going on.
Got you a little something. I was driving back from Fort Lauderdale home, feeling all right driving. Feeling just fine.
Totally focused and flying high, baby. Yeah,
barely missed again. He knows it too. He's like, stay here.
Yeah, Gaslam's up against the fence. Oh, he came off. Got a little breathing room now. Yeah, unfortunately, I am in fact a former smoker, but once little man was coming around, I was no more. Quit smoking.
Good for you.
Yeah, man. A couple slip ups, here and there since, it's like, I'll smoke a cigar when I go play golf or something. I was on the golf course one day with a cigar. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what kind of douchebag am I? I got a kid at home. I'm going to sneak off to the golf course to smoke a cigar. Like, this is stupid. So that's been a long time since
I had a really nice cigar down in, it was probably 5 years ago in South Florida with a rich guy. And he's like, hey, it's really expensive. I was like, I don't smoke. He's like, no, you don't want this. I'm like, okay. It was marvelous. And I don't even know if it was good or not. Cause I never smoked a bad cigar. Right. You can just tell it's like, oh, it was good.
Right.
It's like, it's a deep oak taste. I'm like, okay.
All right. Whatever you say, buddy. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. It was one of those things that I thought I would be into. And it's just like, what are you doing?
Around 2 minutes left of round number 2. Joe Pyfer very ahead right now in this fight, but Kelvin's still in there. He's throwing back. He's you ready for this one? To me, I don't want this to be the anti-Patchy Mix show, but he's showing more fight than Patchy Mix, right? Am I right?
Oh, yeah,
like he's in there. Yeah. He's swinging back. He's just outmatched.
Right. He was back against the fence. He fought off the fence.
Yeah.
Like he's
moving,
trying to take the octagon.
Oh,
he's opening. He's countering. Yeah. There you go.
Big shots there by Calvin.
Movement too, man. Holy cow.
He's feeling himself a little right now.
Ooh,
nice jab.
Good jab. Yeah. He just flicked that out there. That was nice.
Let's go. Gaslam's on one right now. What are the live odds right now? Yeah, Kelvin is a plus 1,600.
Oof.
Maybe throw a little shekel on him?
I don't know, man.
Maybe this is done. Maybe he doesn't get flat lines him.
I mean, plus 1,600 is really attractive. But
that's what I'm thinking. And I always do this. It's so bad. Like, You put like something stupid in there, like $430 of your funds, and see what it says. It's like an insane payout.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't mess around unless it's
like
10
so.
grand.
If I threw $370 in there, it would pay out $6,290. That's a couple house payments. Yeah, isn't that insane?
Yeah, but
and the guy can come back in a knockout. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It doesn't look like it there.
Yeah, and that's with any of these types of things. End of round 2, everybody. That was a better round for Kelvin.
Better
Gastelum,
round.
for
I
sure.
don't think he won, but better
No,
round, right?
I agree.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And again, it's always so hard. I can remember when I was listening to the Rogan show and they do their watch-alongs, and then you'd listen to Brendan Schaub on Monday or Tuesday morning, like, man, I rewatched it and we were wrong. It's like we were drinking, smoking, talking, bullshitting, and we were shocked that he won that fight. Then I watched it on Sunday. I was like, oh yeah, no, that makes total sense.
I do.
It's so hard to do this and 100%.
I agree. And I love how Brendan, he does that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, he'll go into the fight, like, hey, I got this guy, guys. There's no way. He's quicker, bigger, stronger, younger. He's like, yeah, I missed that. Missed that when I was wrong. Like, it's just, it just, in this industry, and we all sometimes have to make predictions out here. And it's just, you take in the chin, you get it right, cool. If not, I think the excuse thing is dumb, or not even bring it back up. I just think it's, you're kind of fake to the audience. It's like, hey, if you miss one, you miss one.
Right. And listen, nobody bats 1,000.
No.
Nobody
we wouldn't be doing this. I would just bet.
That was a good left. Kelvin just landed on his chin.
Dude, I might throw a little 10. It would be 10 for 1,600. Is that what it is?
100 for 1,600, right? Ooh, good
yeah, it's not even worth it now. Now it's 10 to 85 $. I'm not worth it for that. If it was,
it swung more towards Gastelum. Yeah, he's opening more here in the third round. Oh, fake shot and came up top. That was nice. That was slick. Yeah, nobody's batting 1,000, first of all. So let's just throw that out there. And then, like you said, like you have to sit down every Tuesday and talk about the fights that happen and the fights that are going to happen, and who you think's going to win, and give your opinion. And listen, you're going to miss some.
And sometimes, to peel the curtain back, always, sometimes you got a friend of the show, or someone's coming on, like if we had Joe Pfeiffer on a couple of weeks ago, it's like, oh, he's going to win this fight. Hey, Joe, you're going to win.
Right.
And you got to run it for a month.
Right.
So it is what it is. It's part of the game, guys.
Right. And I'm always 100% transparent when it comes to the co-main. Like, I've met Kayla Harrison. I've interacted with her on socials. Like, yeah, I'm biased. Yeah. 100% I'm biased.
Yeah, we're people.
Right.
We're people.
Right. Grant Dawson fights, you're going to know who we are friends with. You're going to know. He had a huge fight announcement this week, huh? That's exciting.
He did, and we're in the thick of it right now.
Yeah? What does that mean? We're in the thick of it.
There's some stuff I can't say. Right now, it's not 100%.
Oh, Kelvin with 2 right there. Nice combo, right, left. Pfeiffer feeling it. Oh, so there's some issues with the announcement that was made? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
on the other side, they weren't happy that maybe David and Onken posted that, So.
Uh-oh.
But the funny thing is,
it was non-official?
Well, it is, but the other side maybe wasn't happy. Good takedown there by Joe.
Yeah.
Sometimes even Poirier says this all the time. He won't sign the fight announcement, like the really official, to fight week. So they have everything with Max Holloway. It's set, it's done. He's on the marquee. New Orleans is done. Whatever. He won't sign it till the week. It's weird sometimes that happens. Yeah.
How would they possibly go that far into the process without a contract?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
So there's a lot of Weird game this is. Weird game this MMA is.
Yeah, that's insane that they would put that much money on the line with no contract.
Right. But like I guess my only analogy is a little bit of it's like if you're the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, and it's like, hey, you're gonna play out this playoff run. Yeah, I got you. And then I'm gonna sign a contract in the offseason. Like if you're with a team, you would think that you're with them for so long, kind of like that. I don't know. I bet you they don't do it to all the fighters, but someone like Poirier, very respectful, been around for a long time. But yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, seems to have slowed down here a little bit. Minute left.
Kelvin's still throwing.
Yeah. Body shot. He went up top, missed. Body shot, connected.
No, I agree. He had chances to finish this fight and just didn't do it.
Piper,
I don't know if it's a little gun shy because, Kelvin has that knockout power, but still, when you have the man down and he's hurt, just keep going. I don't understand that.
Yeah, why didn't he
get it?
Why didn't he push his legs to the side and
keep throwing bombs?
Yeah.
Oh, nice straight there by Joe. Oh, good leg kick there by Kelvin. Oh, too late for that.
Yeah, but good overhand left. I think this third round might be Kelvin's.
It's very close, actually. That's a very good point.
He's been controlling. He's got some damage.
You can just tell that Joe's wanting this fight to end.
Yeah,
fighting the clock.
Yeah,
where Kelvin's fighting.
Last second knockout, not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, if there was some crazy shenanigans in that second round that we missed, or some judges are wonky.
Yeah, Sean Sterling threw this up there. Great point, Sean. The big thing is in round one, he knocked him down twice. It's 100% 10-8. 100% 10-8.
Yeah,
2 knockdowns?
Could be. It's not boxing rules, remember?
Right, but you knock him out with sometimes one like this. And then look at that. That could be it.
Yeah,
but then he even does it again later in the round. Oh!
Yeah, that's the one you missed. You were looking at your phone for that one.
And that's when he was down and then didn't finish it?
No. That was this one.
So you knocked him down 3 times?
No, he didn't knock him down with a head kick.
Oh, he just kind of fell through back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe won that fight.
He should, yeah. Third round, I wouldn't be against it if that first round was a 10-8, but after that first knockdown, he popped right back up. So it wasn't like, holy shit, he had him finished and he let the fog clear.
Right.
Like he knocked off his equilibrium and he popped right back up.
Yeah.
Same thing with the second one, He was certainly in danger. But Pfeiffer let him get up and then did nothing with it. Let's see what the cards are. Scorecards are in. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision, ladies and gentlemen. 29-28, 29-27, and 30-27 for the winner, Joe Pfeiffer. So 29-28.
That's only 2-1. And then the first one was the 10-8 round because it was 29-27.
Right. And then 30-27.
Yeah. So only one gave it a 10-8.
And only one scored it all 3 for Pfeiffer.
Right.
Yeah. So 2 of the 3 judges gave round 3 to Gastelum, and only 1 judge gave a 10-8 in the first. Interesting. But I think that was fair scorecards. Nothing.
Yeah.
Shocking
No,
there.
it's
nothing shocking at all.
Right.
We got anything else to do? We should just shut it down. Right? Nothing exciting coming up.
Now the two fun ones. So. But no, so far good card. I wish Joe would have finished it. I hate to say it, but like that would have just been like, oh, let's go. But it is what it is.
It's a good fight. I mean, again, Gastelum, man, he's such a pro. Like you're not going to surprise him with anything.
Yeah.
You know, like
Even that, like
yeah.
he lost, but even like you don't ever dare think about cutting him. It's like, oh, let's give him another one. Like he's in there. He won the third round. You know, he kept on coming back.
And he's only 33. You believe that? We went through his resume before.
33?
He's only 33.
I would have guessed 38, 39. I would have.
Dude's got a solid few years ahead of him still.
Wow.
33, October 24th. He's a Libra, baby. Born where? Let's see. San Jose, California. He's not a Jersey guy. I can't fault him for that. Nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? You know. Justin Gaethje's in the house.
Gaethje.
I'm gonna go get some pizza later. Amanda Nunes. We knew she'd
in
be
the
there.
octagon in 28 minutes.
Yes, sir. Iron Mike.
Mike Tyson. I'm not trying to. Who's the lady with him? That was like his wife for a long time, or a new. Okay.
She looked so disinterested.
You know, she's probably.
She was staring off into the distance.
I say this all the time too, and she has the best seat in the house. She's probably upset that she's there right now. She literally has the best seat in the house, and like the biggest UFC fans in the world are like in the nosebleeds.
The way she just looked right now, she could not care less about what's going on.
Doesn't know who a Pfeiffer, a Pfeiffer, or Michelle Pfeiffer is. Doesn't know. One
way or another. I don't care how it goes down. She's getting paid to be there.
Oh,
listen.
Oh man, come on.
She's not dating Mike Tyson because they met in grade school. You know what I mean? So I don't know who she is.
I want to get into the Bill Belichick thing.
I'm not speaking ill of her. I'm just saying.
All right, they're showing Kayla Harrison 18-1.
She's like, can't I just stay home with the dog? And Mike's like, no, you need to come with me. She said, I don't want it. He said, listen, I'll buy you a new Maserati. She's like, all right. We all make concessions in life. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. We all make concessions.
Paying for something.
She doesn't want to be there. They're showing backstage Juliana and Kayla warming up. Everybody looks rehydrated, thankfully. That post,
this is so
9 a.m. to 5 p.m., dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Unreal.
Crazy.
Unfreaking real.
And I don't know why I'm not, maybe because I've seen this enough. Like I wasn't shocked by it, or I wasn't that's what I expected to see.
Right. And for those who don't know, we're talking about Fight Bananas put a post up of Kayla Harrison basically on the scale at 135 pounds at 9 a.m. and then 8 hours later, 5 p.m. at the press conference or the ceremonial weigh-ins.
I think she was like 152.
Yeah. Completely
low 150s.
Looks like, different person. And again, it's, we all remember what Connor looked like at 45, right? Same weight class, right?
Right.
The difference between his weigh-ins there and lightweight and when he fought at 170, you're different people. You look like completely different people. But to see it that close together, I think is what sets that apart, that post. It's like, that's 8 hours. That's a work day for most of us mere mortals. That's my work day. You gain 17 pounds or whatever the math is on that, right? Like just crazy.
And I totally get it because for Kayla, for sure, it's definitely more than the average or more for the normal, just the look of her. Because, she's massive in the best way possible. But just like they water load. And then, she loses 15 pounds, 12 pounds kind of overnight. They start at night and they have to 9 a.m. They sleep for a couple hours. A lot of people say they never sleep 1 minute.
Right.
One, you're in just horrific pain and uncomfort. But then, also too, like you're nervous or you're anxious about the weight cut and making sure you make weight. They say that night's
right. And not to diminish that struggle and that effort, but we know from talking to Jillian, and if you watch or follow Kayla on her socials, you know, like that cutting process doesn't start the week of. Like Jillian goes into camp having already adjusted her diet from being out of camp.
She's 8 weeks of
So she's already like 2 weeks out. She started eating better. Then she's in camp. She starts eating a certain way. Then like she starts dialing it in as they get closer. Same thing with Kayla. Like if you notice on her Instagram, she's in the sauna, 6 weeks ago.
I know.
8 weeks ago.
Always running.
She's walking, she lives in South Florida. She's walking her dog in the sun, in the heat, like getting prepared for the sauna session, using the natural environment as an additional sauna session. Like she's starting that process. So it's not like she's walking around at 170 and she's cutting at 135 in a week.
Right.
Like she's started that process.
One of my favorite little Fight Bananas moments is with Kayla, not even live with her, but it was a podcast, and it was early too, because she was the face of the PFL. I did and still do a lot of stuff for the PFL. So like we've been talking for 5 years, and it was one of the early interviews with her, and somehow the gold medals came up.
Right.
And she said something about like, it's no big deal. I want to be world champion in this now. Like, I don't even know where my gold medals are. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I think they might be in my sock drawer.
Right.
I'm like, I'm a novice. I'm a normal person. I'm like, dude, that would be framed above my bed. Right.
Right.
And I could tell like she was in her room by her bed. I'm like, if it's in your sock drawer, grab them right now.
Right.
And she's like, yeah. And like, kind of like almost like a fun challenge.
Right.
She gets up, 30 seconds later, she shows me the Olympic gold medals just in her sock drawer.
Yeah.
I just like that's like,
right.
Like I gained so much respect for her. It's like, these are the Olympic gold medalists. Some people, that's like their whole life. And to me, that what that illustrated to me was like, that life is over. She has a new gold medal in front of her that she's trying to get. Back then was the PFL World Championship at $1 million. But just like, how cool is that? It's like, my 8-year-old's team is 3-0, and I have not talked about it.
Right.
It's it's like,
but to that point, that's the current thing, though.
Yeah.
You're not resting on.
That's true. It was cool. It was awesome.
No, that's one of the things when you talk about some of these people who are so driven to accomplish great things, like to most, like you said, most average Joes, most normal Americans, that's the pinnacle of athletic achievement.
Right.
I won't sniff the Olympic trials, let alone be a gold medalist in any Olympic event. Of
course.
She's like, oh yeah, that's the beginning of my path.
And she had 2.
Right. So
that's not
making her
not
walk
the
now.
greatest in the world at 4 years. She's the greatest in the world at something for 8 straight years.
Right.
It's crazy. But yeah, she's making that walk. Mike Brown in the corner. Might see him this Friday at the Dawson's house.
That's right, baby.
He's a big Zen guy. Probably got one in right now.
Got one in right now. I think that's what's incredible. You have to be proud of your accomplishments, and we know she is. But she's not resting on the proverbial laurels of gold medalist. She accomplished that. That box has been checked, and people like her are able to compartmentalize that and say, yes, this is something I've achieved, and this is what I've done, and I'm going to stand on top of that to do other things. Like you see some people, like dudes that you and I probably know that, you went to high school with, that peaked in high school, and in my 20s, that's who I was. I was like, man, I was a football player. I wasn't able to switch that into the next thing. I was stuck living, and bummed out that I didn't accomplish more, and like, you can get yourself stuck in that either in a negative way or a positive way and be like, yeah, I'm a goddamn Olympic champion. She's like, yeah, if you bring it up, I'll talk about it, but that's not who I am.
Right.
What I'm doing now and accomplishing now is who I am. And I think once you change that mindset, and, for me, like, it was definitely when my kids were born. It was like, oh, I'm a father now. And you've heard her talk about it too.
Yeah.
Like, how much her life has changed when she's had the opportunity to be a mom for her kids. Like that just changes your perspective and changes your identity and who you are. It's really cool. I hope we got to see her Friday too, because
yeah, that's the
she's
plan.
she's awesome to talk to. And if
That's
you guys
the
haven't
plan.
seen the Fight Bananas interviews with Kayla, go grab them. She is so inspiring, especially when she talks about her kids, man. It's so awesome. But anyway, so cool to hear people talk when they're able to switch that gear and like, yeah, I did that. And you're like, it'd be the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. And you're like, eh.
And I think she won the PFL twice. So I think she's a 2-time, world champion.
Oh, and that's something that I want to talk about too. Someone was mentioning, I know it's a different weight class, different.
And real quick, this is a big night for Kayla. I think it's even bigger for Kayla than Juliana. If Juliana wins, that's a lot for her. She beat Amanda and Kayla like that. She goes into another stardom for sure. But Kayla needs to win this fight. Like this is for the last 3, 4, 5 years, she's been talked about as one of the greatest female fighters in the world. Like she needs to win this one. This is the one that kind of puts her over the top. She never got that Cyborg fight. Never happened. 2 years? Yeah.
Yeah, twice. 2019, 2020. Then 2022 is when she lost to Checa. Yeah. Then 2023, she ended up fighting. Yeah, and then it's just, yeah. So that was an interesting. Someone was talking about, with this weight loss, she's going to gas out and all this. It's like, well, I mean, she's gone the distance multiple times. Most recently about Caitlin Vieira, Aspen Ladd.
What, 15?
Right, 15. Pacheco, 25 minutes 25. Twice.
She lost one, though,
right.
on one of those 25s.
Right.
So she's only went 25 twice. Yeah. Won, lost one.
Right.
So, and I know she's 20-1. So that's the way to victory for Juliana. It's like, hey, I got to go 25.
Right.
Because she's 1-1 and she's 19-0 the others.
Right. Right. And to Juliana's credit, she's like, what are you going to do? Just lay on me for 5 rounds? Well, maybe she does.
Yeah, she could.
Maybe she does.
Yeah, she could.
and to Kayla's credit, she said, well, how are you going to beat me?
But the way I will say this, I don't think Kayla will.
No.
If Kayla's on top, she's going to do damage.
Yes.
And Kayla's powerful, so she does that for a round or 2 or 3, the fight will be over. She'll be mush.
Right.
So
and
I don't think Kayla wins via decision.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think she will. I think if she wins, she'll win via submission or TKO.
Yeah.
Juliana could win via submission, TKO, of course, and I do think she can win by decision. I think she has a better chance. I don't think Kayla wins a decision. I don't think it goes 25.
You never know.
I know Juliana's tough. If Kayla's winning, I don't think Juliana goes 25 minutes. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see what you like you said, if she lays on top of her and does what she did to Holly Holm, it's gonna be a shorter night for Juliana, I think. Yeah.
And the Holly Holm second round, submission where naked choke.
Yeah, but she was laying on top of her, beating her up, if you remember. Yeah.
Right. And
I don't remember the Caitlin Vieira fight.
Good fight. I actually just watched that. It was
on my
YouTube.
Birthday. That's probably why I don't remember it. It was UFC 307. So we must have done the fight. What fight? Oh, that was Roundtree. Right.
One of the best fights ever. That fight was awesome.
Oh, and that was.
I think Uncle Drew was here for that.
That was Pennington and Pena.
I think Uncle Drew had Alberto's wings for the first time.
Could have been. Yeah. Well, no, because didn't he have wings? That was your birthday.
Yeah, we did that. That was the first time. So that was 2024. So that was after that. Kayla better win or we riot. There you go.
Who said that?
Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew. There he is.
34 years old.
See, you speak his name and he shows up in the comments, man.
And he appears.
Just speaking into existence. My Alberto wings.
Dude, you'll be happy on this one, and then we'll let it go because they're introducing Kayla Harrison right now. We went to the Bronx house today.
And
it was incredible.
What'd you have?
So I have only been there 3 times, so I've got the same thing all 3 times because it's incredible and I won't change because it's one of my favorite things. And when you find it, you go for it. Buffalo chicken pizza. So good. So good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, I like it's.
Dude, the first
the Diane Neal thing, I think that's what.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Buffalo chicken pizza.
Dude, there was a place I used to go to on my lunch hour when I worked in Woodbridge, New Jersey, that had the best chicken parm slice.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my God.
I think
so
I'm not the biggest chicken parm slice guy, but I've had it once or twice. A fan, but
it's a meal. I mean, one slice is a meal. Okay. You know, I mean, it's got all the diced chicken and the Parmesan.
I had 4 slices of this buffalo chicken pizza.
God, Dave.
I know.
No wonder you got a few LBs on you, you know?
It's a dying breed over here, guys. It's a dying breed.
I've never had their buffalo chicken pizza. I'll have to try it.
If you're a semi fan, I'm a diehard. But if you're a fan of it, go for it. It's good.
Not gonna lie, we've had their they have a Detroit style pizza, which is actually really like this.
Yeah. How's that? Good. Oh, okay.
They do a good job.
I'll give it a try then.
But after you eat your pizza, especially if you're there, you get yourself a tuxedo bomb for dessert. You ever have a tuxedo bomb from Bronx House?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, and by the way, for anybody who's listening, Bronx House Pizza is the best New York style pizza. It's
not as good as Alberto's.
Alberto's is a different style.
Yeah, it is a different style. But
thicker,
Alberto's is family.
Crust, but Alberto's is family.
Yeah.
Bronx House is the closest to like a New York, New Jersey style pizza.
Big, thick,
yeah.
You know, that's like
but yeah, you gotta have the tuxedo bomb.
Real quick, little nugget. Biggest UFC champion underdog in the last 5 years.
Plus 490 underdog.
That's crazy.
Insane.
She's the champ.
Kayla Harrison.
And she's the biggest underdog on the card.
Yeah.
That's the champ.
Yeah.
All right, finish your thought real quick, and then we're
that's I was just saying you gotta have a dessert.
Okay.
Alberto's has great wings.
Great.
Yeah.
Wings. They make the sauce in-house.
Yeah. Garlic nuts. I mean, you got it. Anyway, God,
here we go
about food. We always end up talking about food because we are food junkies. Facing off in the middle, giving the instructions.
Kayla looks so much bigger than Juliana.
All right, double glove touch. Yeah, she almost looks lanky. Like she was, pump her arms up in the air. It's like, man, when Kayla does that, I go, I wish I had those arms.
World freaking champion.
If
she's healthy, we'll see her freaking on Friday. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on, Kay.
Here we go.
They touch gloves. They're in the middle of the octagon.
Kayla looking to open there. Just a little faint.
Funny. No one thinks much about her, but Kayla is a southpaw.
Just threw a kick up there, up the center. Just something to think about. Lots of feints. Pena circling nice to her right.
It is Kayla's octagon, though.
Yep.
She is in the middle.
Pena. A little half feint there from Pena with like a half feint kick. Didn't really sell it. There again. See that? She just does like a little.
Yeah. If Juliana doesn't want to throw because she's afraid right now to throw and miss, she'll get.
Yeah, she just enough to like move her hips so that Kayla has to read something. So she's reading Kayla's read, just a little bit of a feint. Ooh, okay, some action.
Kayla's trying to get inside. She's getting closer and closer.
Yep.
Push her to the octagon.
Yep, and slowly working her back against the fence. Pena's feet are on the black name stripe, if you will. Now she's moving back to the center. She's circling back.
3.5 left.
Yeah, a lot of feeling out still, though. No real connections. Another kick up the middle from Kayla. Nothing there.
I know it sounds bad. Just bull rush. Just you know.
There you go.
There you go. Bull
Just
rush
like that. Push her up against the
Kayla's
cage.
got Juliana against the cage.
Working on a leg
Working
trip.
on the trip. The right
Got
in
her
front
to
of
her hip.
Anik and Rogan.
That's a bad spot for Juliana. She's got hips that can just. She's too high though. She's got to adjust her. That was a judo. There
Boom!
she goes. Nice
Down.
trip. Got her down. Kayla on top.
Down goes Pena. Wow.
Side.
All right, so yeah, she total side
Yep.
mount. I think she's fine here and just be short in the elbows, but she does look like she's trying to go for full mount.
Yeah.
But I think she should just stay here and start to work.
Yep. Oh, like that. Yeah.
Just like
She's
that.
got a chance for an elbow there if she wanted to, but she's working in.
Yeah, she's looking for something.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's
an
head and arm.
choke?
Yeah. Nope, she's trying to step over. She's got one leg over. Yeah, she's got
2 full minutes left.
control there.
Totally
Yep.
on
Oh.
top.
Yep. Yeah, she stepped over almost.
That's what I mean. I think she's in a worse position right now.
I think
She's in half guard.
Yeah. I
Let's
think
see.
she's fine there. It's Pena working something though. Trying
If I
to
was
move up the
Kayla, I'd be
triangle.
whispering, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I got you."
Yeah.
Let her know.
Yeah.
She's the champ.
Yeah.
She's tough. She's gritty. She's throwing big punches when on her back.
Watch it.
Oh, big
there
shot
you go.
there by Kayla.
Yeah. I was just
This-
thinking, you got to watch an up kick there, and she just came down with a nice right hand.
Telling you, the side mount is so your side. You have the control, but you have this little short, and it's probably not the most damage you can do, but you can do damage, and it's almost unrisky. You don't get any damage to you. So,
Right.
I don't know, but
Yeah, I don't like. She's
she's
not
a
able to-
two-time gold
yeah.
medalist, and I'm talking into this microphone, so
Right.
she knows where she wants to be.
Yeah. And Pena's definitely working.
Oh, nice elbow there.
Oh, up kick, 2 up kicks.
3 up kicks.
Why did they stop that?
It's illegal. Kayla's down.
Oh, because she's a downed opponent?
Yeah. Can't kick someone when you're down.
Oh. Because she wasn't standing. Gotcha. I'm like, people up kick all the time. What do you mean?
Which I hate to say this, like you're ready. Kayla shouldn't have done. They're taking a point away. Good for you, ref.
Wow.
Good for
One.
you. Yeah, 1, 2,
2.
3.
And missed the third.
But
Yeah.
she went for it.
Kayla should have gotten the hell out of there.
Wow.
If she got caught, that could have been bad news. And she only took 30 seconds. So
But I hate to
It
say that's
did
a
catch her.
massive
Yeah.
point in a
huge.
championship fight. Nice inside leg kick there by Kayla.
Yeah, and this is a ref I'm not used to seeing. So
Yeah. I love the points.
it's not like
Goodness gracious, I love that.
Herb Dean that lets all kinds of infractions go without taking anything. It's just like, nope, taking the point.
10 seconds left of round number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do the
5 seconds left. Gonna get to the horn here. And round 1 is in the books. I think that's a 10-8, folks.
it has to be. It's
I mean, she had control.
if
the
it was
whole
10, it
time.
would be 10-7 because they took away a point.
No, that's what I mean. With the
Okay.
point, it's
Okay,
10-8.
okay, yeah.
Because I don't think it's a 9-9. I mean,
No,
Pena
Kayla
did
won.
nothing. Kayla had control the whole time. She took her down. She was on top when she got kicked. So I think that's a 10-8 Kayla. That's going to be huge for Pena to overcome.
Yeah, that's a great start.
Put the shades on, pop the collar. Here we go. Let's go.
Good start. Good start, Kayla. All right. And I had something.
About the up kick, about the taking points, the referee, how you wish you were born in New Jersey, just like me, because you're envious. I grew up with
Yeah, I agree with Sean.
I grew up with such great pizza. What's Sean say?
10-8. 10-8
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Pena didn't do anything in that round, so it has to be.
Big round for sure, because if Kayla does what she does there, it's like just now she'll be up 20-17 with kind of momentum. I think the fight's over. If Pena fights back here and wins this round, we got ourselves a fight.
Inside leg kick from Kayla. Trying to get an opening there.
Do the bull rush again.
Yeah,
When you're in that close, just
Yeah.
rush her. Like, get there. Keep.
Oh, okay. Little counter from Pena put Kayla off balance. No damage though. Need to see Kayla open a little more. Both in the middle, feeling it out. But yeah, man, Kayla looks huge.
Nice left there by Kayla.
Yeah, they both kind of exchanged jabs there. Harrison again pushing Kayla against the outside, slowly working her back. They come together. Kayla grabs her, pushes her up against the fence. Not quite in knee range, but she wants to get a knee up to the face. She's got, looks like one underhook. Knee to the inside of her thigh. Again, tries the knee, can't quite reach her face. Pena's out of range. Trying to work that hip throw again. Pena tries to separate. Kayla says, no. Back against that fence.
Yeah, stay here.
You go where I tell you to. You'll do what you're told. Oh, Pena pushing up on Harrison's chin. Harrison takes the opportunity to adjust her grip. Again, working
this is perfect.
Hip. Yep. Working that hip into,
especially with the 10-8
Pena's gut.
One. So big. It's like a football game, like a Super Bowl. You start off with a kick return for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Just
doesn't always work out, Dave. Just saying, all right?
I really like that one.
Yeah, thanks. It's like when Prince died. Everybody was so sad about Prince dying, and all I kept thinking about was the Super Bowl loss because he played the halftime show.
Kayla puts her down on her back. Landed 2 takedowns in all 3 UFC fights.
Oh, there's a nice elbow from Kayla up top.
Just
got her up against the cage.
I think just more of that.
Face. There you go. Nice punch for good measure.
Yeah, good punch, short elbows.
Postured up. Pena pushing against her with her knee.
Oh, there big you go. Shots by Kayla.
Kayla, you got to get in, though. Watch that arm. Don't grab the fence either. Yeah, I don't like that position for Kayla at all.
I would get out right now.
Yeah.
She has her like in the arm bar attempt.
Yep. She holding her gloves? There's no way she's holding her wrist there.
Kayla feels fine.
Sean, are you watching? Did that look like she had her gloves?
Oh, she's going to the back. Minute and a half, plenty of time to work.
Yeah, some nice punches from under the armpit there, loosen her up.
Here comes the rear naked choke.
Yeah, nice. Across the face. Pena's holding her wrist, so she's got it. But Harrison's about to flatten her out again. Yeah. Yep. Just over a minute left in round 2.
She's like, you go here.
Yeah, nice neck crank there. The ref's taking a really close look because I do think Pena's grabbing her gloves. I can't quite tell, but that one move, it was like, it didn't look like she had her hand. So how was she holding
arm and choke? She's putting in some pressure right there, using that shoulder, elbow area. Pena's trying to create room right now, but she probably won't finish this in 30.
She's squeezing tight. Yeah, she's got it in there. I don't know if she has enough room to get her
body on the other side because she needs her body on the other side. 20 seconds left. Round number 2 of a dominated Kayla Harrison round.
All right. Kayla took her arm out from under her neck.
Yeah,
right here, 10 seconds left. I'd just be dropping bombs, man. Just right there. I'd just be dropping bombs.
Tanner Kimura! Gets the
What?
Kimura.
Yes!
10 seconds up to round 2, and she looks elated.
Unreal. She did it, baby.
Okay.
Takes the center of the cage.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
big
And
smile.
new Kayla Harrison wins the Bantamweight
What?
World Championship.
She was working the head and arm and let go of it and just grabbed the other and whoop, right into a Kimura. Absolutely amazing. Center of the cage, crying, big smile on her face. Shaking her arm out. Yeah, hugging with her arm, so hopefully nothing shredded in there. And there was like 8 seconds left.
Yeah. Like there wasn't a lot of time, and she went for it. She knew she had to finish. This is actually really great sportsmanship by both ladies.
Yep.
Kayla went right
Huge
kind of to her to
embrace,
hug.
talking.
Very good mojo back and forth. Very cool for both. Very cool. You ready? I never thought I would say this. I like Juliana
She's
more
saying,
after
thank you
this,
for making better people, motivated by your guardian angels, and there's come on, close, and there's went too fast, and blessing them and all that, blah blah blah. Awesome, yep. Awesome. I wanted you to grow and continue, amen, and they were praying together. Yeah, awesome. Great inside line trip, man. That was a great trip. We're just seeing the replay now. That takedown was nasty. Look at where she gave up the head and arm, and she just wrenched in. Dude, it was. Woo! Here we go from outside the cage.
Yeah, great camera shot right here.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
Man, I haven't seen a Kimura finish in a while.
Oh,
she just whoop. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I hope nothing tore, man, because that got back quick, and she instantly tapped, because it was like this, and it just like went from here on the mat to like the other direction, and usually when you're fighting or it moves quick, that's awesome. Kayla is the champ. She didn't have to go to war either, too, man. That's awesome.
It really is. I hate to say it. We hope to see her Friday.
See her
here
Friday on Fight Bananas Day. Absolutely incredible. 4 minutes, 55 seconds of round 2. And new. Dana putting it around her waist. Huge hug from Kayla. So awesome. Absolutely awesome. Bantamweight champion of the world, Kayla Harrison. All right. Joe's interviewing her. I know you've dreamed about this moment. I know it means so much to you. What does this feel like right now? Joe, I got to tell you, I have a lot to say, so everybody buckle up for just 1 second. Yep.
Oh, that's great.
I want to say thank you. First of all, this is for my family, whom I love, my 2 beautiful children at home, Kyla and Emery. I love you unconditionally. My family has always supported me. I'm so grateful for them. This is for the fans. I thank all of you. Whether you love me or hate me, you are the lifeblood of this sport. Thank you so much. This is for you. This is for anyone who's ever felt hopeless, who's wanted to quit, who's wanted to give up. Tell you why on Thursday night I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up, but there's still a small voice inside of you that will tell you, don't give up. So don't give up. This is for all the moms, especially the single moms. I don't know if you guys want me to keep reading this, but
I love it.
I know,
especially with me typing. I love this.
But you're not. You're being positioned and placed in those child's lives. You're there for a reason. You're seen. God has a plan for you. And lastly, I want to say UFC 3:16. In the Bible, it says in John 3:16 That God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son. I thought it was awesome 360. But anyway, so that we may have eternal life. And it is because of him, through him, that I have these gifts. And so they are all for his glory. Thank you, God. Joe says, there's a lot of bad blood between you, but I saw it was a beautiful moment there after the fight. You embraced and talked. What did you say? Well, we prayed for each other. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not personal. We're here to fight. This is a business. I love what I do, and I'm grateful that I had a great fighter like Juliana to bring out a better version of me. When you're talking about quitting on Thursday, we're referring to weight cut. I'm referring to 135 pounds. Yes. How brutal is that? Joe says. You really want to know? You really want to know? I mean, only God can get that last pound off me. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. It's too hard. Yeah, you got to go to a bad place, and the only way through it is to surrender and have faith. There you go. Oh, Amanda's there. He's saying, "Is yours. I can't wait to see you defend your crown." And she grabs the mic and says, Amanda, I see you, Amanda. Come on up, Amanda. Come on.
Wow, it would be the biggest fight in female history.
Come on. This is
her
the next
being
fight.
this dominant here, especially getting that win, how she got it.
Oh, like, come on. It's like, come on. They won't let her come up. Come on, let her in. That's what she's saying. She's saying, let her in. Let her in. Handshake, hug. Here we go. Now, Amanda has heels on, but she looks taller. I assume she has heels on. Joe's going to ask her a question. Says, Amanda, the greatest of all time, are you coming back? Yes, definitely. I feel like we know this is going to happen, right? When we watch the American Top Team, you know this. I know you guys was prepared to do that, and now we're going to do it. You know what I mean? Listen to me. This is the greatest fighter of all time for a long time. I've said I want what she has. I have a belt. She has a legacy. Let's put it on the table.
Wow.
Definitely. They have to come back and fight. Kayla, congratulations. Amazing, amazing job. And definitely we're going to see each other in the future. This is the fight to make, the most exciting fight, I think, in the history of the bantamweight division. I can't wait to see it. I'm very excited to have you back, Kayla. Oh, and they're doing a face-off, too. Hell yeah. That's the fight, baby.
Oh, my goodness.
You know why
that was good.
You know why they just smiled at each other like that? Because they just said to themselves, we just made ourselves another $1 million.
Yeah, no doubt.
Nice angry face off. Then they both were ear to ear, shook hands, and Amanda walked out because they went, oh, baby, we just sold another fight.
Wow. Dude, that was fun.
Incredible.
That was fun.
It's so exciting to hear, you go back to Connor all the time, or you go back to Sugar, who we get to see here in a couple minutes. When they call a shot, Kayla has been talking about this as her mission and her path and what she was going to do. Like, seeing people call it and do it is one of the most exciting things in sports. Everybody talks about Joe Namath and, guaranteeing victory. When you see someone like Kayla say, this is what I'm going to do, this is what's next, this is my path, this is how it's going to happen, and then they do it, that's pretty damn exciting.
Dude, incredible.
Absolutely exciting. Corey Sandhagen's in the house.
Incredible. That's worth the admission.
There you go. Sugar Sean plus 425 for KO, TK, or DQ. Minus 275 for 55 plus significant strikes. Yeah. I don't think he's going to hit Rob 55 plus times. I don't think that's how this one goes down. They're not going to strike for 5 rounds.
I don't think if Sean strikes for 5 rounds, I think he's already won. You know?
Yeah. And what was the plus 17? The closed caption was over the top of it.
Probably him to like
for knockdown, I think it's
maybe like him win via decision or him win like in a certain round. You know, that gets wow, that was fun. That was fun.
That was awesome. Kayla just said hello to the president, it looks like.
Mike Tyson, Dana White. Yeah, she's doing it, dude. Kayla
getting a picture with the prez. Now, I mean, I know this is probably an exciting moment for Kayla, but I mean, nothing will be more exciting for her than hanging out with us next Friday.
Yeah.
And the rest of the fight bananas through Elle and Grant. She's like, yeah, I met the president. I may be champ, but
yeah, she wants to win the Zins.
Pack a Zin? Like, come on. You can't top that.
That was so cool. That was cool. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Wow.
So exciting. And dude, by Kimura. Who had Kimura on the bingo card?
Right here. Little Kayla action. There's probably multiple, but I guess just one up there.
But I don't think I got a picture of you and her together that time.
What a stud. Shout out Kayla. Congrats. World champ. And like the because she had such this long MMA legacy, but it was always shunned because she did the patchy mix. She was the best over there. Right. A lot of people are like, nah, come on. You can't come over here. You can't be a real champ. And then with Cyborg, they thought was a real challenge. It just never happened.
Right.
And now she's came over here and she's 3-0 in the UFC, 2 of them by finish, and winning the championship in the 9 minutes.
Right.
Like that's like all that other stuff's done now. Dude, Amanda can beat her. You know, Amanda's the greatest female fighter of all time. She could win. You know, she's got pop and all that, but like all that is over. You know?
Right. And again, like we had talked about the training. Is she active? Is she in shape? Or is she in family mode? And there's
Sean, I got you. Who's your favorite 1 or 2? I'll send you 2 of them, man. Let me know, Sean. I got you.
She hasn't fought in exactly 2 years on the 10th. So June 10th, 2023 is
2
her
years
last fight against Irene Aldana.
Yeah. She smashed her 1. She defeated Juliana in the 5 rounds. She had that crazy loss. Negative Felicia Spencer.
And look, 1, 2, 3, 4 fights since 2020. So this would be, you know.
How old is she?
That's a great question. 37.
Okay, so
she just turned 37.
So she's not. It is a long time. She's probably not getting quicker, but
agreed.
I would still think she's got a little something. I just to throw that out there.
Right. No, I know, but at some point that little something is no longer enough.
Totally agree.
And that's
against Kayla. It's not against a champion.
And listen, Kayla just won. We're not taking anything away from Kayla, but Amanda's a striker, and that's Kayla's weak point.
Yeah.
So matchup wise, you would think if 90% of Amanda shows up, that's a problem, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now, ring rust might have more to say than her striking pedigree, right?
Of course.
Because even before that, as a champ, she wasn't super active. I mean, twice in 2019, once in 2020. We'll give her a pass for 2020. Twice in 2021, once in 2022, once in 2023. So that's not a lot of fighting in the last 5 years. Plus, she's got a damn kid at home. You know, like she's in wife and kid mode.
Right.
And they just showed him. I didn't notice if it was one kid or 2, but you know,
2.
Man, 2. Yeah. I mean, she's got a wife and kids at home. Like, your life changes when you go into mommy mode. You know, like.
Of course. Wow. All right, they're showing a little of the Marab and sugar package, but man, that just how the fight ended, and then for everything afterwards too. Like just I thought Kayla was great, and then to get Amanda in there, and I actually thought they were good too. Like I say this all the time. Sometimes what I always say, I don't want a fake rivalry. When it's really a rivalry and it's heated and they hate that's cool and that sells pay-per-views and that's like sometimes there's nothing like a grudge match. Could be for a world champion or not, but just a real grudge match. There's nothing like it. But if you're cool and respectful, I like that too. Like you can tell they're like, hey, you're the best, I'm the best. Let's do it. We know. Again, Kayla said it perfectly. I have the title, you have the legacy. Let's put it both on the table.
Right.
It's
absolutely.
I'm in.
Right.
I'm in. Like you don't give me fake rivalry. I don't like that. I can be cool with kindness.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
A good kindness.
Right. And that's sports.
Agree, Sean. Sean wrote, the fight is a lot more interesting than I think people think it is. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Kayla's strong point is Amanda's weak point. Amanda's strong point is Kayla's weak point. It's just great. It's great.
Right. Right. And similarities between the bookends of Amanda's career, right? Didn't Amanda rise to fame by knocking out a judoka? Right? Wasn't that part, right?
She was there already. That was the icing on the cake. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You know,
there were zero doubts at that point when she flatlined.
Oh yeah.
Right.
She was the I remember that fight too. She was the bet in favor going into that fight, and like a lot of the people thought she was going to win. But yeah, that pushed her into superstar. You know, she was already
she had already beaten Tate and Shevchenko.
She main evented UFC 200. They were the last fight on that card.
Okay.
So like she was a big deal,
fair.
But that
was more the end of Ronda than the beginning of her. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. But no, that's a good point. That's I didn't put that together. Sugar Sean is starting to make that walk. This is so fun. Look, oh my goodness, this is fun. What a life,
look at
guys.
Amanda, man. Jermaine Durandamy, you heard of her? Kat Zingano, Valentina, Misha, Ronda, Valentina again, Raquel Pennington, Cyborg, Holly Holm, Randamy again, Felicia Spencer, Megan Anderson, Pena Aldana. It's a pretty damn good resume. Sugar Show entering the arena, folks. Looking focused. Born in Helena, Montana. No fancy colors in the hair of Sugar Sean this week, folks.
Crazy.
Going natural colors. Not smoking any doobies, apparently. That's what we called them back in the day. You know what I mean?
I actually don't know what you mean. I don't.
Smoking spliffs. What Sugar Sean are we going to get? Are we going to get the Sugar Show?
Guys, is he coming out to Superstar? Would you say we are a superstar? Is he coming out to that song? He kind of, that's what he's coming out to, Proud to be American. Oh, thank you, Sean Sterling. He's coming out to Proud to be an American.
All right.
Sean Sterling's a freaking
sing that like.
Huh?
I had to sing that in like third grade or something like that.
Proud to be an American. Where I just
That's such a terrible song. I mean, you know.
No, cheering America. What are you anti-America over here? What are you, a New Jersey that doesn't like America?
Hey,
wow, Sugar Sean entering the octagon.
I meant like having to sing it, like
stand up.
Right.
Da, da, da. Yeah. Dude, he looks good.
The sentiment is great, obviously. But having to sing it. Das vidanya, motherfuckers. love a good old side cuff. Turn your head.
Not even a thick, it just a
Sugar baby. Let's see it. Man, I do hope he gets it done, man. That'll be so fun to see him win it again. I'm definitely not biased. Not at all.
And it's weird too. I have grown to really like Merab. Merab's just, I think he's good for the business. He's fun. He fights often. I think he's exciting fighter. Like, he's always moving. He's not a knockout artist by any means, but it's just years ago people I think were anti Merab. I don't think that is, at least not me. But it's weird because of the star power. Yeah, I'm rooting for O'Malley right now. I am. I wanted to see him get the title.
And
back.
I mean, we were just singing "Proud to be an American." No offense to Merab, but like sometimes you root for the home team, you know. And like this is such an international sport in that regard that I'm biased. Sorry, like sometimes I'm gonna root for the American. If there was somebody from New Jersey, I'd probably be rooting for him too. You know, if somebody's a Chicago Bears fan, sure. You know, like I'm so easily swayed in this sport. If they've ever spoken to Fight Bananas, they texted Dave once. All right, they're my guy. You know. But his resume is absolutely outstanding as well. I mean,
oh, it fell again.
What happened?
Oh, the crowd fell over.
No shit. Really?
Yep. Wow.
And he was
didn't
right
get
there?
hurt right there. Telling you, 10 people fell. The whole side. Holy crap.
Way.
Wow, Merab just walked with it like it was nothing.
Security dude just turned back to. Wow. Ooh.
Actually hit that woman in the face.
Woman went to walk
Merab just
like
beat a woman on the way to the octagon. That was wild scene. Yeah, it was just like what happened to Mike Malott in Canada. Probably so many more people and pushing, and just the whole thing fell.
Wow. Were we streaming that, or were we watching that at your house when that happened? Because I remember.
I think we were watching it at my house. I think
it was like, because I remember going,
and we were rewinding.
Yeah, we were like, we were really just happened?
Yeah, we were at my house.
Yeah, because
dude, I said it to Susie. I go, I do want to. We gotta do that again.
Yeah.
There's sometimes it's just. I'll be on my chair right now. Would have sweatpants on, no shirt, eating chips and dip. You know, just watching
Cool
fights.
Ranch Doritos.
Yeah, Cool Ranch Doritos. I miss those days. You know, it's like you're doing a show. You're trying to,
right.
I got the hair up a little bit. You know, it's almost back, guys. It's almost probably. I think one more month, it's there. All the way back.
I need a haircut so bad, man. I did.
Yeah.
See, if I was truly from Jersey, I would have gotten a haircut. I would have gone to the gym.
Oh,
you would have got the
tanning.
Laundry.
Yeah.
You know, like iron my shirt.
Tanning, laundry.
GTL, baby. Gym tan laundry. Come on now. Golly. Florida boys.
What a stick.
And I didn't even watch that show.
What a stick.
I kid you not.
For a year,
dude, I kid you not. Somebody told me, like, yo, they got a show about New Jersey on MTV. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, it's called like the Jersey Shore or something. I'm like, oh, sweet. Because I kid you not, the sports conference of my high school was Jersey Shore Interscholastic Athletic Association, like NJSIAA, right? So I was like, oh wow, that's gonna be about like us. I turned it on, and the first 3 minutes I was like, oh, I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I was like, none of these people are from New Jersey. I was like, never mind. But obviously, they had quite an impact on the cultural, the way people think about it.
Look at the height difference. Sugar's got 5 inches on him. 4 years younger, too.
Yeah, 34 to 30.
Like, it's not going to happen now, but soon in the next fight or two, Merab will slow down.
Yeah.
Just, in mid-30s, championship fights, it happens. So it might not be tonight, but.
And what was the reach? 72, and I couldn't see Merab's.
That's right. Probably 19.
Yeah, right.
He's like a T-Rex.
Tail the tape. Give it to you. 5'11". Yeah, 72-inch
Oh, it's
reach
actually more
and
than I thought,
68 for Merab.
It's
Yeah,
actually more.
yeah. 5-inch height difference, 4-inch reach difference.
Welcome to the Sugar Show. Okay, Eli. Love the Jersey Shore sticks in the shit.
How you doing?
What a stick here, guys. What a stick.
And it's funny because I'm not really like that. Obviously, I don't really, but it comes out naturally because I grew up around it. I can do a good New York accent too. But it's fun. Man.
Bruce Buffer.
Tell you, man, I'm going to be in
Here
New
we
Jersey
go.
for the 4th of July.
This year?
Oh yeah, we're going
That's
up a couple weeks. Yeah,
Wow.
man, dude.
Driving or flying?
We're flying.
Yeah.
Dude. First stop, always we get in at night, so we're gonna first thing in the morning go get some bagels.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not even
You're
kidding. Like,
back? You're bring some
oh
back?
yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I'm not even kidding you. Like I gained like 5 pounds just from carbs when I'm in New Jersey because I eat bagel for breakfast. I eat bagel for
What's
snack.
your top 2 bagel?
Number one bagel is cinnamon raisin with cream cheese.
Okay. I'm a big cream cheese guy. I do love a bacon, egg, and cheese. Right, I'm bacon, egg, and cheese, but I'm a big cream cheese guy. So I'm happy you said that. Okay, all right. But like a good everything bagel, really hard toasted, well done with a good slab of cream cheese.
Yeah.
Oh,
or even a salt bagel just with some butter. Salt bagel with butter.
Yeah, that's underrated.
Man. But that's the thing. Like we'll get a dozen bagels, and they'll be gone by like breakfast day 2, because then you put your lunch on your bagel.
No, Sean, who do you got? I'm sorry. Keep going, man.
Yeah, no, it's because you go get some ham and cheese, and now you're having ham and cheese on a bagel. Having bagel for a snack. You're having bagel for breakfast, and then pizza.
Sean looks locked in, doesn't he?
He does.
Just like
he does. He
not
looks relaxed.
looking at anything else, not winking at anyone, just like.
Yeah.
And like good point too. He doesn't look tense. Like I'm trying to like be focusing on you. You could tell he's in the moment. Guys, he looks good. If he doesn't win this, it's
Rob looks super relaxed as usual. Super loose. What's Sean good? What's going on, Sean?
Trying to make the prediction.
Yeah.
O'Malley by KO, 4th round. I like that, Sean. I like that.
Wow.
I like it.
I think if it gets to the 4th, it's a problem for Sugar. But again, I'm just a homer, like I just I think his only path is an early finish. Jason Herzog will be the 3rd man in the ring for our main
They've both
events.
been very good to each other too. Both fighters, Merab to Sean and Sean to Merab, respectful. This is good. Here we go.
Yep. All business.
Introduction. This is fun. This is why we do it. This is a big one.
So awesome. Got a great co, and now we're in the main event, baby. Round 1, starting now. Sugar immediately takes the center. Merab backs up. Merab moving left to right, sliding out to his left, Sean's right. Lots of footwork, moving around. Ooh,
spinning kick there by Sean. Nice to the body.
Got to keep him off of him. Another little feint, kick feint again. Sean moving left. Now Sean is back to the name stripe. Merab taking over the middle.
Wow, good call. I never heard anyone say that. The name stripe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like
that's
it.
a good
I'm using
delineator,
that. Yeah, I like that. I'm using that, Coach Mike.
Yeah. Sean trying to get off the fence.
Right, and he doesn't want to throw here because if he feels like if he doesn't do what he just did to get him off of him, and Merab will be right on him like what Kayla just did to Pena. It's like you're too close.
Yeah, but when he's back up on the other side of that name stripe, he can't back out when Merab shoots. Good left to push Merab. Another kick from Sean.
Nice jab.
Yep.
That from the first fight, I was very
right
surprised
hand.
that Sugar didn't do. He's longer and he's a better striker than Merab.
Right.
Just that jab, he should pop all fight, I believe.
Right. Just keep Merab from shooting. Right. Good work to the body there from Sean.
Wow. This is
But
good.
Merab always moving forward,
Yeah,
always
yeah,
moving
yeah.
forward. Good left hand there
He's
from
so
Sean.
good.
Just touching him. Yeah, but Merab always moving forward, pushing Sean back. So when he shoots, he has nowhere to escape. Good job of Sean circling out, though. Circle out more.
He shouldn't let Merab get all these punches off. He's not contacting, but he should be countering like a mother.
Right.
Like if Merab throws a lazy right like he did just 10 seconds ago, he's got to counter back.
Yeah.
Counter strike.
I think he's still timing it up. Good left hand there from Sean again. But he's circling out, but he's not taking the center. Like he's circling out and letting Merab.
Yeah.
And,
so
by letting, I mean Merab's doing things too. He's doing a good job of cutting him off and not letting Sean get back to the center. Oh, Merab caught him off guard there. And Merab moves to Sean's back, trips him, takes him down, ends up on top a little bit. Sean trying to stand up.
A really good first 2 minutes by Sean,
stood
but
up. Good.
Great minute there here by Merab. Kneeing him, got his back.
Sean turns into him. Good job. Face to face.
Pop off of,
but Merab has him back against the fence. Merab trying to take him down, couldn't get him.
Still plenty of time. 1:45 left of round one. Sean needs to sneak out rounds, so if he can get him off, he finally got him off.
Oh, slipped. Sean went for a knee with his right leg and his left leg slipped.
Okay, minute and a half. Big minute and a half here.
Yeah.
Sean won the first 2 minutes. Merab won the next two. Big round.
Merab shoots.
Yeah.
Got him pressed up against the fence. Doesn't look. He's got his hands under his butt. Not quite. Affects the takedown.
This is
got his
a
hands
bad
gathered up,
spot for Sean.
Trying to pull Sean off the fence.
He's on his butt, back to the cage. And now Merab's
on top, posturing up. Sugar Sean pulls him in close to limit damage. Good job. Rob moves him to the cage. Gets a nice elbow there. Trying for more.
Nice punches here by Merab. Again,
Sugar with an elbow off the bottom.
Changes. Merab will win this round.
15 seconds left. Round one. Yeah, Merab just trying to smother him here. Less than 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. That's the horn. All right. End of round one. I think Merab takes that one.
Good round.
Yeah. Close round, but I think Merab had the takedowns and the control time. And,
yep, I agree.
And the damage.
Merab.
No cuts yet. Looking good. Sean, deep breaths.
Man, and he won the first 2 minutes too. So if we're going 25, if we are, like, it's like that's when you got to try to sneak.
Looks like Merab has some kind of cut they're working on. Yeah, I saw Sugar throw a nice elbow from the bottom. Wonder if that caught him slightly. Maybe not. Oh, no, Merab looks swollen under his left eye, doesn't he? Am I wrong? Was that just bad lighting there? Should get a good straight-on shot from him. Come on, flip the camera.
Yeah, there's something there.
Bit, yeah.
He has a little mouse.
Yeah, a little bit. All right.
Sugar starts in southpaw.
Yeah. No, he's in regular. Oh, Sugar Sean.
Doesn't he look so big?
Yeah,
to
he's so
Marab?
tall.
And just again, it's like the Joe Pfeiffer to Kelvin thing. So it's just how they fight. Like Sugar's tall and fights tall, and Marab is more stalky, and just like kind of is down, bouncing lower. Just as how they look.
Right. Different creatures, man. Like just different DNA.
Yeah. Guys weighed in yesterday at 9 a.m. at 135 pounds.
Right.
Wow. Wow, Marab is pushing the action. He's kind of throwing first, putting pressure on him first.
Yeah.
Sugar's doing great footwork. I just think he's not
body
throwing
shot
enough.
Yeah, body shot, and Marab countered nicely with a two-piece combo there.
And I say it, I'm a novice, and I whatever. If you're gonna lose, you lost last time, and you're kind of losing this time.
Good counter from Sean there.
You throw, like, be aggressive, throw. You do just be you, and if you lose because he gets you down, but at least you throw your stuff.
Right.
I want Aaron Judge to swing the bat.
Right.
If he strikes out, but you're not looking at the pitch.
Right.
3-2, you're not looking.
Yeah, I didn't pay $75 for a beer to watch a walk.
Even just like game-wise, you don't want to lose or win that. Just you swing the bat. You want Patrick Mahomes to throw.
That's
fourth.
Right.
It's just
of course.
You want your best talent to come forward.
Yeah, it's interesting because it looks like when Sean opens, Marab is doing a really good job of countering.
Right.
But then Sean just had a really nice counter too. Yeah, see that? He does those overhand haymakers that pushes Sean back against the cage.
And then he comes into wrestle.
He's just doing it to get the right.
But that Sean fought that one off.
Yep, got out of it. Back to the middle. Sean doing a good job of circling, changing direction, keeping Marab guessing. He's working the body a little bit, which is interesting against Marab. Because he's so much shorter, he's going.
Yeah. And I hate, his number one thing is cardio and all that. Like, you think of like, hey, I'm not going to mess with that. Like, I need to find the chin once. Like, I need to find the chin.
Right. I'm not looking to have a war of attrition here where I'm just picking them apart for 5 rounds. I need to end it. Right. Yeah. And body shots are usually.
Good job again, guys. Marab shot. Didn't get it.
Ooh, good
nice left by Sugar.
Marab felt that one.
We're in a fight here.
Yeah. Ooh, good
nice right there by Marab,
though. See, Marab's hit. He's connecting when he's opening, and he's connecting on counters. And Sean doesn't seem to be as successful.
Marab is 1 for 5 on takedown attempts.
Didn't he take him down twice in the first? I guess they didn't count that second one as a takedown.
That, or maybe like he kind of got up, maybe wasn't enough. I don't know, but that's.
Hey,
we're fine.
That's good for Sean.
Yeah.
Another body shot. Another body shot. Another great 1-2 combo from Marab. Able to push Sean against the fence. And now he's hunting for another takedown towards the end of round 2. 45 seconds left.
Such a big moment
Sean
here.
staying up.
We're 52-48 right here. Oh, big right by Sean on the way out.
Rob slipped out on a single leg, and Sean
1 for 6 on takedowns.
Yeah. Sean now in
the
center.
You can see the confidence of Sean.
Yeah. And you can see he's in the center now. He's not. His back isn't against the fence. He's got to put his foot in the ground now. And hold that center. Ooh, good right hand. Just misses, though. And Marab misses with the counter. There's Sean against the fence again. Circles out to the center.
That was the counter I was talking about.
Oh, he went for the counter there.
Oh, a spinning.
Back.
These guys are throwing. Round 2 in the books.
Whew, who you got on that one?
I'm going with
good on the cut man. Marab had a piece of tape hanging from his glove. Cut man, first thing he did, cut that piece of tape.
I'm going with O'Malley.
Really? 1-1.
1-1, guys.
Why? Because he stuffed the takedowns?
Stuffed the takedowns, and I think that it was the straight left or right. I felt like maybe the best or two best significant strikes were Sean. Merab did throw a lot, and he landed. He didn't. It wasn't. I'm not a 90-10 here, but I'm 52-48 Sean.
I think it's 2-0 Merab. Yeah, I don't think Sean got it done. What do you guys in the comments think? What does Sean Sterling think? Yeah, that left hand wasn't that replay. Yeah, Merab's right was better than Sean's best. Hey, he's just missing.
Sean Sterling goes, I'm thinking 1-1, but could easily be 2-0 Merab. It could.
I mean, they just showed the replay of Sean's left hand, and it barely touched him. And the next replay was
Merab's right.
Merab turning Sean's head with a right.
Wow,
So,
that's a big round. That's a big.
Yeah.
And the judge, and I know this is going to sound bad with O'Malley stuffing the takedowns.
Yeah, O'Malley
and
just
like he
stuffed
shouldn't
the
score, but it counts like in the judge's eye.
I thought O'Malley had that left hand right there, man.
Barely.
He stuffed the takedown, and as he's pushing away, comes over with a left.
Oh no!
Merab just ragdolled O'Malley.
Sugar.
Just ragdolled him. Picked him up over his shoulder.
Oh boy. Oh gosh.
He got in at the right height and just. Yep. 4.5 left in round 3. Going to be a
lot of 2018 Merabs for you there, Coach Mike. That's 2 in a row.
Yep. Yeah, and see, I just don't think Sean has any answers here. He's just wasting energy.
And this is where you get any Merab supporter, and I get it. The first 2 rounds of his career have always been kind of the not his best. He gets better when the fight gets going. It's amazing. Like we're probably going to see a better Merab now for the next 13 minutes if it goes that long, than we did the previous. Sugar is drowning in the deep water.
Yep, he's got to get his feet up on his hips, though. He had a chance there to get his hips and push off, and he went back and locked behind his back instead. But again, I don't know anything about jiu-jitsu, so he probably felt something that I didn't see. Yep, Merab's still working. Sugar Sean trying to push him down with his arms, not getting his feet on his hips, trying to now maybe.
Halfway through round number 3.
Looks like I was going to say it looked like Sean had a nice lump on his eye now. I can't tell if that's Merab just missed with an elbow. Yeah, I mean, Sugar just has no answers here. Yeah, is that a big lump or is that just his tattoo? I can't tell. Yeah, it's just his tattoo.
Merab is going to the back.
Sean trying to stand up, does a good job.
Let's see what happens here now.
Yeah. All right, back up against the fence. Sean worked his way over there, trying to stand up. Merab just throwing knees into his thigh. Good job. O'Malley stands up. Ooh, Merab almost got a knee to the face. And Sean thinks of, you know what, maybe I'll be a grounded opponent here.
You can't stay there.
Yeah, like there he turns to face him, and Merab gets another takedown. He was up, turned to face Merab, and Merab just got a nice leg trip. Posturing up with O'Malley against the fence. Minute 10 left. This is getting closer to the end than I would like it to be. O'Malley standing up. Rob again drags him down to the canvas. O'Malley doing his best to stand up, but just
great
doesn't
knee to the
have
body right there by
good
Merab.
elbow. Yep.
Great knee to the body. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, guillotine. That's across his chin, though. Is it under? Yeah, it's across his chin, so it's more of a crank than a
Let's
than
see
a
if
choke
Sean's
there.
got fight.
There's no choke there. Tapped.
Wow! Merab Dvalishvili. Third round submission on Sugar Sean O'Malley. Best bantamweight alive, guys.
Yep. Straight over to the president.
The best bantamweight fighter alive.
Trying to get a picture of the president. He looked right at the camera guys. Hey, there was a camera guy right behind him. Awesome. Sean out there saying hi to the president. Man, what's next for Sugar Sean O'Malley? 2 in a row to Merab. I don't think anyone has an answer for Merab.
Wow, wow, wow.
Beautiful sportsmanship there between them. They shook outside the cage right in front of the president, then came back into the cage and gave a good handshake again to each other. I don't know who has an answer for Merab. Let's jump over to our rankings. Beat Umar, beat Sean, beat Cejudo, beat Peter Yan, beat Jose Aldo, beat Marlon Moraes. So who is left? Did I say Corey? You beat Corey, right?
No, never fought him yet. Not yet.
That might be next. He's Song Yadong.
He does want that Peter Yan rematch. He keeps on saying that. Look at that. Man, he had to get out of that. Dang it. Right there. And then just too sure. He's like, no, you're not going anywhere. And then when is there? Now it's over.
Yeah, he was thinking about tapping. I was like, yep. Why does he want a Yan rematch? Because it wasn't a finish?
Right. It wasn't a finish. Also, he just like very respectful. You know, they're just very. Wow.
Son Yadong, he hasn't fought yet. And Corey Sandhagen, he hasn't fought yet. So I guess that's one of those two are the next for Mr. Merab. Then what's next for Sean, man?
It's crazy. He, he fights Corey Sandhagen or Yan, one of the guys who doesn't fight Merab.
Right.
Or, I said this, he might. How about him going
There's
to
Corey
featherweight?
right there.
He can't win the championship if Merab's here. Why don't he go up?
Yeah, I mean,
Mr. President, Donald Trump here in the building. Let's go. This is Merab talking.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, Umar, all you say. Getting up to his home country.
Yeah.
Thank you all, Dana White. Thank you so much to create this beautiful company. Give me the best job in the world. I train, I eat healthy, and I'm on top of the world. I'm a world champion.
Come from nothing, so I'm so grateful to inspire so many young generations. Show my example. You know, it doesn't matter what you have. As long as you know where to go, you have a goal. So, guys, please believe your dreams and just follow it. Work for it. Everything is possible. You can do it too.
I hope this isn't going the way it's going. But I see Sean O'Malley in the background taking off his UFC gloves. Come on now. It's a bad loss, but there's other guys you can beat, or you just move up to featherweight.
Yeah, where would they insert him in featherweight?
How about him versus Diego Lopez or Yair Rodriguez,
Striker.
Brian Ortega, you know?
T-City's still around?
Yeah. You know, Max isn't there. Ilya's not there. I mean, I hate to say it. Him versus Volkanovski would be fun.
Yeah.
Him versus Volkanovski would be fun.
Yeah.
He would have, after coming off of 2 losses in a row, he would need 1 win out of that, you know? So if Diego fights Yair.
What if he goes up and fights Aljo again?
Right, that's kind of funny.
And Aljo ragdolls him. They can't insert him at 9.
You think above it, right? How about him versus like
Probably top
Arnold
5.
Allen? Allen?
Can't give him Max. Can't
Right,
give him
he's up.
Volk. Right?
Diego and Yair are fighting. About to. He probably doesn't want to fight Mossad because he's very much like Merab.
Ilya's gone, right?
Yeah.
This is right. Yeah, because he went up. So he's up. Yeah, him and Sean O'Malley and Yair would be a good fight.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's a really good fight. And then, yeah, like you said, you got for Merab, you've got Corey and Sung sitting right there. Like you said, rematch with Peter, but you'd have to give Corey a shot first, no? Since he already beat Peter.
I would think so. I would think so.
Yeah.
Man, I do want to hear what Sean's going to say, but guys, appreciate you like always. Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern. I think Wednesday night around 9 p.m. we're going to be live. I think actually Elle and Jillian will be live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So let's start with that. And then again, guys, Friday, 6 days away. One of the coolest things we have ever done. We will be live for 3 hours at the Dawson's house. Camera crew, production, producer. Like, we're going to have some really cool stuff. Merab is giving Aljo his flowers. That's pretty cool.
Coach Dave will be there.
Oh, yeah.
I will be there.
Oh, yeah.
L. Dawson will be there.
Yeah.
Grant Dawson will be there.
Yep.
And who else is confirmed that we're willing to say? We know a couple hopefuls.
Yeah. No,
Maybe some teasers that might come out later in the week.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be around 10 fighters / coaches from American Top Team. Jillian Robertson will be there. Jilly's coming. She's making the trip. Yeah. There's some names I don't know if I
just think of American Top.
Yeah,
Team
think of American Top
who
Team.
you might want to be there.
There's
a
big ones.
possibility
there's
that
gonna be some big ones.
So
and it looks like it. Hate to say, I think Kayla Harrison's going to be there with that championship belt. I think she's going to be there, guys.
And listen,
that's the plan. That's where she, especially since she's healthy as a pie.
And listen, if all she does is sit down at the table, lay that belt, and talk about, I don't care, butterflies in the sky.
Right.
We're going to let her talk.
All right, Rogan with
There we go.
O'Malley.
Sean, I know you made a bunch of lifestyle changes. You refocused. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it was going to go like that. Unfortunately, it is I just want to stick around and thank everyone that came out and supported us. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be possible, and I feel super, super grateful right now. That's awesome. I get to do this. I have a 2-week at home, a 4-year at home, and a perfect life, so I'm excited to go home and spend time with them. But I'm sure I'll be back on the drawing board. I'm sure you'll come back better than ever.
This refocusing will continue. I'm sure we'll see you again 100%. And he just says, thank you guys for coming out. All right. Interesting. Just wanted to stick around and thank everybody.
That's cool. I actually respect that. That's cool.
Unusual. You don't usually see that. But Sean O'Malley is the star.
Yeah.
In a perfect world for the UFC, Sean O'Malley wins that.
Of course.
And,
Of course.
rah rah, Siskumba, bring home America gold, like,
of course. 4 of the next 5 weeks, guys, are always off on that July 4th weekend. But next weekend, UFC Atlanta, Usman versus Buckley. Usman's first fight in a long time. Then they go to Baku, light heavyweight, nice matchup. Jamal Hill versus Roundtree Jr. Then the big pay-per-view in Las Vegas International Fight Week. Ilya versus Charles. Pantoja versus Kai Car France. Like I said, they're off. Then it's UFC Nashville, 2 heavyweights, Lewis and Teixeira fight. Guys, we will have multiple shows during the week, doing a lot of fun stuff. Hopefully tomorrow, I think it's G and L, 10 a.m., Tuesday, 1 p.m. here, Wednesday night, 9 p.m., Friday live. I think it's going to happen around 1 or 2 p.m. right in the afternoon, 2 or 3 hours live. It's going to be incredible. Coach Mike, incredible. Great stick with the New Jersey.
Pop that collar, Dave.
Pop it.
Oh, you didn't even wear a collar.
I didn't even bring it. I have a wrestling shirt. I was watching
no
wrestling
laundry,
with my boys.
No gym, no tan. Jeez.
Hey, but the bloodline is 3-0. We play Tuesday night, 5:30. Be there or be square. Guys, appreciate you like always. Keep on subscribing. We're on Kick for the first time ever. We'll keep on doing that. See how that goes.
Appreciate you guys.
See you guys, everyone, a couple weeks.
See ya.
Oh, I hit the button.